I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully. But disrespectfully is disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans. Poor little bro, them. And I'ma tell them why I'm mad. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus. The other state, and of course, as always, I'm upset. Good evening, good people. It is I, the Maze Mad Man. We are back for another immediate reaction to a Michigan game. Tonight, Michigan traveled to Norman, Oklahoma to take on the Oklahoma Sooners. Let me get this out the way. I did, before the game, pick Oklahoma to win this game, 31-21. They didn't quite get there. 24-13, Michigan lost this game. I put a poll up in the YouTube. Tell me which one of these Michigan coaches lost the game more so than the other. Wink Martindale, Chip Lindsey, or Sharon Moore. Everybody's free game. Let me know who you think lost this game more so than the other. That said, we got some things we got to talk about, people. All right, let me get real quick. All right. Play calling, especially in the first half, the offensive play calling was basura. The offensive play calling was super trash. It lacked. It was bad. It was very bad. All right. Chip Lindsey did his best Kirk Campbell impersonation in the first half, and it showed. It was bad. All right. Bottom line, we cannot get around that. There's no sugarcoating it. It was that bad, ladies and gentlemen. Also in the first half, and by the way, throughout the game, forget the first half. Throughout the game, Wink Martindale allowed John Mateer to build his Heisman Trophy candidacy case against Michigan's defense. This guy, he refused to have a spy for Mateer, and then on the plays that he did have a spy for Mateer, it worked. All right. Another thing that I saw, another thing that is going to bother me to no end, the missed tackles. I haven't seen this many missed tackles from a Michigan defense. I can't even tell you the last time I saw this many missed tackles. It was bad. Brandon Hillman missed tackles. These are in the backfield, by the way. Brandon Hillman missed tackles in the backfield. Jaden Mangum missed tackles in the backfield. Like, I can keep going. The list is too long for me to sit here. And in fact, tell me the list of people who made tackles in the backfield is shorter than the list of people who missed tackles in the backfield. By the way, the tackles in the backfield aren't the only tackles that were missed. They missed tackles down the field. It was just a game of missed opportunity. By the way, Oklahoma tried their best to keep Michigan in it. Let me tell you, Oklahoma breathed breath into the Michigan Wolverines on multiple occasions. All right. There was the muffed. First, let's start. It was the interception, TJ Guy. When that guy, by the way, the guy that Mateer overthrew was wide open in the seam. All he has to do is put the ball on him. He overthrew him. TJ Guy is the recipient of a fresh, interception. Then there's the muff punt. Again, I'm trying to keep it in it. Then there's the bobble kickoff. We, get them down inside the 10, I believe, inside their own 10. I know for sure inside their 20. And we get nothing. By the way, it's a lot to talk about. All right, we're gonna get to it. I promise you that. One quick second. Shout out to Mr. Jones for the super chat. He says, "Oh no, we suck again." Listen, I'm not gonna go that far. I don't think Michigan sucks necessarily. Look, we did travel to Norman. It was always going to be a tall task. This was always going to be a tough game for Bryce Underwood, in my opinion, and it showed, by the way. Bryce Underwood, one thing I have to give Bryce Underwood credit for is he did not turn the ball over. Now, he may have had some turnover-worthy throws, at least one that I saw in today's game, but he didn't turn it over. Bryce Underwood, 9 of 24, ladies and gentlemen, 142 yards, 5.9 yards per reception or attempt. That's not great. 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. On the flip side, John Mateer, 21 of 34. 270 yards, 7.9 average per attempt, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That's just through the air because we know John Mateer also ran the ball pretty effectively, scored 2 touchdowns on the ground. He led Oklahoma in rushing yards and attempts, by the way. 19 rushing attempts for John Mateer, 74 yards for an average of 3.9 per carry. And 2 touchdowns. I will say this. Justice Haynes is absolutely him. He has home run capability. We saw it right out the gate. I think he scored a 75-yard touchdown to start the second half, and it looked like Michigan might be getting their mojo back, but no, it was not to be. I'm going to go ahead and drop this link in this chat reluctantly, all right, because I know it's going to be a crazy night. But you guys deserve to have your voices heard too. So let's do it. Link is in the chat. Call up. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk each other through this. All right, because it was a rough night to watch it. Even though I did pick Oklahoma to win this game, it's still rough to watch because Michigan had more than enough chances to get back in one. We've got Litch, we've got Ben Baller, we've got Ive, we've got Mar in the building. The Dom father is also here.
Hey,
gentlemen,
go ahead, Dom.
Hold on, let me say this.
Go
Let me
ahead,
say
Dom.
before anybody goes. Let me say this. Dom and Mar specifically. I told you this would happen. I told you this would happen before this happened. But go ahead.
can I go first?
Sure. I have to believe it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just real quick. I don't think
by
I got
the
tools.
By the way, bro, be respectful. We let you up here.
I'm gonna be real respectful. I'm gonna get in, get out. I don't think I got the tools. Yeah, this is Ive, Marmar. Hey, I don't feel like y'all don't got the tools for Bryce Underwood, bro. Y'all don't got the coaching. Y'all don't got the talent. Like y'all scheme is to like run the ball, smash. But Bryce Underwood ain't that type of quarterback. He's the type of quarterback you put the game on him. You know what I'm saying? It just don't look good for real. I mean, y'all got plenty of time to fix it, but it just don't look good for real. And also, y'all don't got Mason Graham and Grant to save y'all this year either.
Oh,
that's all I gotta say.
As long as we beat you in Columbus, I'm good.
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, but that's not. But ain't the ultimate goal is to win a natty? That don't make sense.
Hold on, bro. We're not about to make this about the other state tonight. Let's not do that tonight. It is what it is. Sure. You that is your opinion. We heard it. Cool. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, man, I got a lot to say. I don't know if Juju's listening, but I told you, bro. I'm sick of this sunshine pumping. I don't do the sunshine pumping. I told y'all that defense was hella suspect last week. Did I not say that? Did I not say that defense was hella suspect last week? We saw that tonight. Secondly,
bro, we talked about the defense was so suspect that we are down to 2 co-hosts on the show. All right, two hosts on the show. That's how suspect the defense was last week and continued to be this week. But go ahead.
I don't do this sunshine pumping, man. I'm gonna keep it.
As we dropping you, we got to get more people up.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. And my biggest complaint about this game, and a lot of fellow Michigan fans ain't gonna like this. Sharon Moore coaches like a pussy. He coaches like an absolute pussy.
100% facts.
Dude's running it up the middle 3 times in a row, throwing screens on 3rd and longs, not even trying to convert 3rd downs. If it wasn't for a roughing the kicker,
kicking field goals on 4th and 1
up the middle, this game's probably worse than the score is. We got lucky multiple times. We got lucky on a roughing the kicker. We got lucky on a muffed kick. We got lucky on the interception. That was just a bad throw. The guy was wide open. If he just puts it on, the guy's wide open. It was just a bad throw.
That's a fact. Ben, we got to move on, bro. We got to give everybody a chance to speak. But these are all the things that I said, by the way, in my pregame before I let people up. The throw was a benefit because the quarterback overcooked it. Now, granted, we can't say we were lucky on the roughing the kicker. He fucking roughed the kicker. But everything else, you're absolutely right about. Go ahead, Dom. The floor is yours.
Thank you. To all the people that want this high-flying circus, RPO, let's see Bryce's legs offense, that's not Michigan football. It's not. And Chip Lindsey's fault because he was picking plays like, let me see, would that work? Let me do it this. And then, let's try this one over here. And I know, I got it, Maze. Let's put 2 wideouts. Let's put another wideout over here. 1 back in the backfield. Let's put Bryce out of the, standing back, not under center. And then I know, let's run the ball. That's not Michigan football. The start of the second half, he put 9 guys on the line of scrimmage. And, oh, my goodness, a 75-yard touchdown. Do you believe that? There was no continuity whatsoever. None. And that's why Chip Lindsey is not a head coach. And I tell you what, this whole why, all right? Why is it? I'm going to be honest here. Why is it every time an African-American plays quarterback, he's a super athlete? Let's see him use his legs. The kid could stay in the pocket and pick people apart if Chip Lindsey called the running plays to set him up to do it and succeed. You know what? That whole offensive scheme, whatever that was beyond. It reminded me of the Rich Rodriguez years. It's a disgrace with the talent that we have. Run the ball, and if you're going to run the ball,
who got a train play?
Line up the guys and
we
run
did.
The
we got a train ran on us.
Run the fucking football. Put Bretson in the backfield and run the fucking football on 2nd and 3, not a spread offense and like whatever.
Yeah.
It was. I'm hot because that was unnecessary and that was humiliating. And I'll say this to Ive and all the other Buckeyes here after their, flamboyant win over Grambling today.
Bro, let's no, Dom. Let's not say anything to Buckeye fans. It's not about Ohio State.
You're right.
All right,
man.
cool. Go ahead, Dom.
One other thing, and I'll check out. If my comment offended anybody in here about Bryce, it
didn't. It wasn't offensive. It wasn't offensive.
It's bullshit. That's all you hear, Maze. It's
right.
all you fucking hear, and I'm sick of it. The kid doesn't need to be that. He doesn't need to be that.
Honestly, tonight he probably did need to be that. I would have liked to see him take off and run a couple times tonight.
You know what I mean, Maze.
I get what you're saying. Bro.
We put him in that position. We put him in that position, and that's Lindsey's job not to put him in that position. That's all I'm saying.
No doubt.
The kid's got an arm. He got flustered, and it's disgraceful.
Real quick, Struggle Streaming with BK. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, y'all got mad at me when I complained about Chip Lindsey's play calling last week. I don't know who was mad. It wasn't me, though.
They was definitely mad in the chat. It was so crowded. They was
Clear out, give somebody else room. Thank you for having me. I love you.
Of course, man.
No Blue, we got to get it together. A lot of work, a lot of injuries. Oh, last thing. Klein, we just have one tight end now. We don't have any backup tight ends to throw the ball to anymore. I mean,
Well, I mean, to be fair, Bryce missed a couple times to 83. I forget his name.
He had no time to read it though. He had no time to
Nah, I don't know about that. The second one, you're right. The first one, he just overcooked it.
Okay, that's
all right.
true. That's
Lich
true.
Max, you were waiting patiently, sir. Go ahead.
We can't hear you, man.
You're muted. You're still muted. We're gonna move on. Get your mic together. We'll come back to you.
I got it.
All right, there you go. Go ahead.
All right. So I will say, why did Wink Martindale revert to year one, week one Wink? Like what's going on with that? Like he was play calling tonight the defense. Like we were still in year one. This is week 2, and he's in year 2 now. He should know what he's doing on defense at this point in the college football space. The way he was calling the plays, obviously it wasn't working, and he didn't really. And the times where he actually did adjust to what Oklahoma was doing on offense, it was too little, too late. The game had already ran away from us. Like the couple of times he put a spy out, he saw that worked, and what's he do after that? Completely forget that the spy exists. That you can't put, like, he went back to thinking, oh, you can't put a QB spy out there. That's unsportsmanlike. No, keep that spy in there. Every play, you should have a spy. Mateer's going to run. We got to keep that. We got to lock that up. Like, that was one of the keys to us being able to beat them, was keeping Mateer in the pocket so we can actually pressure him. Once he gets out, it's over. He's gone.
All right.
We got to lock those tackles up, too.
Hold on, Lich, because I'm sorry. I got to say something. We got to be honest with ourselves here, Michigan fans. Everybody on the panel here, everybody in the chat.
Cut the sugar.
Let's be honest really quick. The front four, no matter what the rotation was, did not get enough pressure tonight. And Oklahoma, to their credit, did a good job of spreading Michigan out, getting leverage, out-leveraging Wink Martindale. Bottom line, we saw this in week 2, by the way, a season ago. We shouldn't be surprised. Also, hold on, D Brown. We're gonna get to you. We'll let you talk in a second, sir. Also, the offensive line is not good, bro. It's not what we thought it was. And it's shameful because Michigan has recruited very well. This is supposed to be development U. This is supposed to be Sharon Moore, Mr. 2-time Joe Moore award-winning offensive line coach. Something needs to happen. Either he needs to take control of the offensive line, or maybe he wasn't the fucking answer when they won it back-to-back. But I'm gonna go with the latter. He needs to take control. Go ahead, D Brown. You got something to say?
Yeah, I mean, like everything y'all saying, yeah, I'm not saying y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I think at the end of the day, that type of football that Oklahoma played tonight, that shit's not normal. That guy running around taking and beating like that and all that magic stuff, that's not real football. So yes, we could have did some things better on offense. Real talk. Because guys like that, you're not gonna see those guys in championship games because they ain't gonna make it that long. That Mateer kid, he played his heart out. That was OU's Super Bowl, man. Really. Now, offensively, it's some things that we got to shore up on. I want to see our O-line be able to get to the second level a little better. And I want to be able to see us make teams pay for being aggressive with their second levels like that. You know, maybe with the RPO action and hitting some seams. I really wish Klein was in there tonight so we can hit some of them seams and kind of maybe back them off a little bit. But y'all need to relax. This is still a young team. It's still a young coach. Those guys didn't quit at all. Nobody quit. And it's Oklahoma on the road. Kids now in school, all that shit against them. Let them tests start rolling out. Oh, it's all good, guys. All right, that's all I'm saying.
No doubt.
This sugarcoating, man.
I got words for the offense once we get there.
Yeah, and trust me, we will. Struggle, what's good, man?
What's up, y'all? I'm upset. No, but
I'm huffy, man.
All right, I'm gonna just say this. Like last week, I came in here complaining about Chip, the play calling from last week, and the chat had a field day, getting mad about what else do I want. Chip Lindsey was terrible. Terrible. You gotta let your quarterback throw over the top. Oklahoma literally had 8 dudes in the box on a 2nd and 15 play. 8 dudes in the box. You gotta throw over the top. You have to throw. You got to let your quarterback. Out of Bryce Underwood's first 12 passing plays, 8 of them were either bubble screens, or passes that were within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. If you got 8 people in the box on defense, you can't throw bubble screens. You can't, right? Run the ball. I ain't had a problem with the running game, but I'll say this. We don't have, like, everybody complaining about the offensive line. We don't have pass protecting tackles, right? We don't have a pass protecting offensive line. We have a run blocking offensive line. But once again, your coordinator has to help you out. You can't expect 5 offensive linemen to block 8 people in the box. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, right? Like, I'm Pete. I expected us to lose, right? And if we lost and we played a regular game, I'll be all right. But this was not that. This game was there to be had. The coaches killed us. Chip Lindsey killed us. And Wink in the first half just refused to just bring an extra man in the box, right? Like, I know y'all said y'all was upset with the defensive line, right? But Wink does this thing that we do all the time. We always have 2 high safeties. But Oklahoma wasn't throwing the ball. They was running the ball strictly with
You're muted. I don't know what happened to you.
I got something. I got one thing.
Y'all hear me?
Okay.
When Oklahoma was running the ball, they basically had 8 dudes in the box.
By the way, we're gonna start dropping people because there's a lot of people trying to get up and we can't.
All right, I ain't gonna be too much longer, y'all. I'm gonna let this out. 3 plays I want to bring up. On 2nd and 19, we called a shovel pass. On 2nd and 19, we called a shovel pass. On 3rd and 6, we handed the ball off on 3rd and 6. Like you got Bryce back there, and Bryce is a freshman. But what's the point of having him back there if you're gonna call the game like Orgy is the quarterback? You gotta let him throw. It's too many people in the box to keep running the ball when you spread out with 3 wide receivers and you try to run into a box of 8. Like, where you outman. You just outman. Wink and his man, he started that stupid blitz stuff, y'all, bringing the safety up. But I ain't gonna complain. I know everybody want to get in here. Everybody upset, man. Everybody be safe. This ain't the end of the world. I expected us to lose. I called the 84 season. Everybody got mad at me last year. But this was very, 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 like, this, I don't know, just depressing to me. Like, if we had played a decent game and lost, I'd be all right because I didn't expect us to win anyway. But how bad the coaching was today, and everybody talking about this ain't the head coach, man. This the offensive coordinator. You got to.
That's where I got to jump in.
Your players have a chance to win, and we just didn't do that, especially in the first half. We bring in 7 offensive linemen, and what that did was create more lanes, and we hit a 75-yard run. Oh wow! Look at that. Because 8 people in the block, you had 7 linemen, right? Then they went right back to that spread it out with 5 linemen against 8 people in the box. Like, we couldn't do nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all.
I gotta jump in on that real quick, man.
No doubt.
To me, it's not the offensive coordinator. This is 2 years in a row of Sharon. To me, in these big games, especially the bigger games, Sharon Moore is a pussy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Everything is conservative. This is what I think happens. I think he talks to the offensive coordinators and he's like, hey, we're gonna call a conservative game. If it starts looking one way, I don't want to take too many chances because this is 2 years in a row of this same BS of conservative line of scrimmage. Let's run it over and over again. I think it's some of it's on the offensive corner, but I 100% think it's Sharon Moore just being a.
Even if it is Sharon Moore, bro, he learned it from the dude he took over from. Like, let's not act like Jim Harbaugh was out here on 3rd and 6, like, yo, let's go over the top, because that wasn't the case either. It's just that when Jim was doing it, we had a better offensive line. The offense was more cohesive. That's the only difference.
I think Jim was a better game planner too, though.
He'll
be conservative, but I think his game plans were just better.
But I'm not a fan of all that loopy-doopty ACC off the edge crap that we was getting stuck with. I think we had a 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 1, and they tried some weird crap, and it was like 3rd and 8 all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff, man. Do that after a turnover or something. Don't do that after no nice little game. Then you come out with that loop de loop stuff. So I don't like that kind of ACC crap. He can keep that over there.
One thing, Maze, when Jim Harbaugh did it though, he had 3 tight ends, 5 linemen, and the extra lineman is one of them tight ends, and he'll run it. I'm all right with it like that. You just spread out 3 wide. Man, Samaj is every bit 160 pounds, about 5'9". Shannon Goodwin is every bit 5'10", maybe 175. Right? Yeah. You spreading it out and expecting Nick. Anyway, hey, everybody have a good night. Be safe.
No doubt,
but
man.
it's also situational, right? For example, we run it on what was that? We ran it on when we're in the red zone. We ran it and then we just ended up trying to kick a field goal. Like that's pussy shit, bro. It's 4th and 2. And then why'd you run it on 3rd down and then you get to a 4th and 2 just to kick a field goal?
Okay. I said this exact thing on Twitter, bro. We were in the red zone. The 3rd down, we run the ball, right? Get like 2 or 3 yards, only to kick the field goal. The score at the time was 10-21, 10-7, whatever the score was, 10-21. And we kicked the field goal instead of going for the touchdown, bro. At that point, and by the way, even if we don't get the 4th down, they got to go the entire length of the field. It just made 0 sense. I agree with you.
By the way, that is not Harbaugh like Maze, man. Harbaugh is going for that shit.
I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, but Ben, we got to drop you. We got to get other people in. We appreciate you, sir.
All right.
Drop me when you get tired of me, bro.
I'm already tired of you. No, I'm joking. Shout out. Let's get to Keegan. Keegan, what are your thoughts on the game, man?
Yeah, it was really disappointing. I don't think any phase of the game passed the eye test. That was what was most disappointing to me. I thought some of y'all were spot on, way too conservative, and even the defensive scheme in the first half was too conservative. And then you see the pressure in the second half being effective. It's like, why are we not prepared for the game? And then we're like having to fight for our lives. And like so I agree. I didn't like the scheming at all. I think talent wise, we could end up turning it around later in the year. But like what we saw tonight, it looked like a bad football team, and it looks like 4 losses. But like, let's see what happens. Let's see how they gel. Like they gelled at some point last year. Maybe they'll get that going a little bit earlier. There were some key injuries. Barham was out for the first half, and so that could have changed the outcome. But like it doesn't like redeem the fact that the scheming was bad on both sides. And in the second half, I did like the defensive scheme, other than blitzing 7 people on like a short yardage, and and there they go, they're escaping and running down the middle of the field. So really frustrated. No consistency in the running game. The offensive line looked bad. We're losing the edge. We're getting bull rushed in the middle. Just bad, man. Haynes is a stud, man.
Embarrassing.
He's the real deal, man. If we had a good year, he could win the Heisman, but it doesn't look like we're trending in that direction.
Bro, okay, by the way, I gotta say this. It's only 1 loss. All right, let's not jump off the cliff either. This didn't look bad, but we're not about to run off a string of games against teams of Oklahoma's caliber. All right, we don't really get to that until the end, right? Until you play in the other state and stuff like that. It's not a string of Oklahoma, style or capable teams. So let's take some solace in that. Number 1. Number 2, shout out to Mr. Jones. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. He says you'll never win a game with 15 plus missed tackles. That's a fact. Ask Alabama and throw out the bubble screens. I hate every one of Chip Lindsey's, bubble screens.
We can call him Chip.
Throw them out with the trash. I agree with that. And real quick, Yankee Wolverine has just become a member. You should become a member. All right, thank you. Let's move on. Thank you, Keegan, by the way. Great insight. I agree with a lot that you had to say. We got to drop you. There are more people trying to get up, though. I appreciate you, sir.
All right, thanks, guys.
No doubt.
Hey, our play action looks weird too, right? It looks janky, man. Like our play action and our exchanges don't look crisp to me. I don't know what y'all think about that kind of stuff. It looks janky back there.
I think that might be just a young quarterback. You know, he was turning the wrong way and stuff like that. And whether it was him or the running back that was making that mistake on going the wrong way. But I agree with you. It could look a lot more crisp, no doubt. Black Cat, you've been waiting patiently. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this was rough. Like, I'll say this with Oklahoma, they were pretty physical. I'll give them that. But damn, man, like
they were very physical.
Like like doo doo. And it's like, and here's the thing, like there were plenty of times where I'm like, yo, just have Bryce throw it. Like, even if we throw a pick, okay, but at least we show confidence that hey, we can throw the ball with him. And there were times where we were 8 in the box, they were 8 in the box, 9 in the box, and it's like throw it over the top. Like, trust Bryce in that situation.
Bryce missed throws tonight too. Let's not.
Of course.
He missed some of those on all of the over the top throws. By the way, Bryce was also not good when blitz tonight. I think he was 0 for 7 or something like that under duress, which is not good.
Yeah, but we can't be just calling bubble screens on 3rd and 15.
I agree with that 1,000%. You're gonna get no argument out of anybody on that. In fact, like I said, all of the bubble screens, let's get rid of them. Throw them out the window. Somebody needs to break into Chip Lindsey's office and burn those screen plays, all of them. If they're not a traditional running back screen, burn them. I don't want them. Let's get them out of here.
And like I said, it's not the fact like. And here's the thing. I know, like, he's a young guy. He's going to make those type of mistakes. He's going to make those type of things. But I saw somewhere it was like, even though he was overthrowing it, like, at least let him try to see if he can at least get it under control.
No, I agree.
And real quick, the one that just joined up, he's the resident OU fan.
Yeah. No doubt. We'll get to you in a second, Rayo. I'm sure there's a lot for you to say. Black Hat, we appreciate it. We got to get to some other people, though, man. Feel free to come back up. Anybody that we've dropped so far, feel free to come back up. West Quad, my brother. How you feeling?
Bro, hey, cue the Sad Peanuts music, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Black Hole's son, won't you come and wash away the fucking rain? I feel like this is not cool. Like I would be fine with a fucking L. Like, but to look so fucking like, bro, this shit look like when I coached fucking Pee Wee League, bro. Like all the missed tackles, just like the poor execution on play action, like just the poor play calling, like bro, it was all bad. I don't think like, you know what? Good thing that maybe it's a good thing that Sharon ain't here for the next 2 weeks. Let me just say that. Let's see whose fault it really is because we will find out in the next 2 weeks whose fault it really is. So.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm about to go. Anybody got any emo recommendations? I'm about to go be a sad boy.
You want early 2000s Fallout Boy.
Okay, there you go. All right, man.
Tears don't fall.
J. Cole for my Valentine. J. Cole will make you sad, bro. Go listen to some J. Cole.
Hey, go listen to some Joe Budden mood music.
Anything by Juice WRLD.
Go listen to some Kendrick. That'll make you sad.
Bro,
who said that? Who said that? Because we're dropping you.
Garrison.
Not like us.
Yeah, we about to drop your ass, bro. All right, cool. 1 second, we got to get to
the Drake. We good.
1 second. Carrington Wilkins says, shout out to the best college sports YouTube channel around. Even though y'all are fans of the wrong team, I know it's been a minute since I joined live. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the support. But what do you mean, fans of the wrong team, bro? It's Michigan. Hey. What are you talking about? What are we doing? Jake,
watch the game?
Hold on. I definitely watched the game. It was pretty bad. Jake from Cleveland, what's good, man?
Jake and Cleveland here. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
We're doing.
Well,
We could be better. Let
I
me
think
say
a
that.
good. I think
Hey,
a
listen.
good description is we're huffy.
It could be worse. You could be living in Cleveland. That's why I root for this team here in the NFL.
That's a good team right there.
Yeah, but you know, man, I watched the game tonight, man, and I gotta say this. I don't like the play calling. Oklahoma, somebody need to really investigate those guys. I've never seen their defense play like that. I don't know if they got juiced up before the game.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they were playing like out of this world on offense and on defense. But the offensive line, I mean, the Bryce really, I mean, they had him rattled. There was times where he couldn't throw the ball, getting passes out. So I mean, yeah, they lost tonight. I'm not happy that they lost because all my OU fans are DMing me now. But I look at it like this, man. I think I have confidence that they will work these kinks out. I did like some of the stuff I saw from the defense, though. I did like some of the stuff I saw from the defensive players. I mean, I'd say Hill really impressed me tonight because usually he gets toasted. So I got to say that, but I have faith that we will figure these things out as the season go along. But they definitely need to come up with some better play calling and stop running east and west and go north and south, if you know what I mean. That's my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, I mean, y'all, I appreciate y'all letting me join, but we're gonna be all right, y'all. Y'all just gotta have faith. Gotta have faith. We're gonna be all right.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
George Michael ain't got that much faith, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out,
y'all be easy, man.
Yes, sir. Jake from Cleveland, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Jake. All right, man. I'm gonna do this against my better judgment. All right. We are going to allow Garrison to talk. Garrison, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Tread lightly tonight.
No, I'm only here. I'm only here to talk ball. I'm only here to talk ball.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
First off, I'm gonna say this: the greatest gift that a college football fan can have is hope. Okay. I do want that to be known. No, for real though. Your defense, look, man. Maybe we've had plenty of conversations. You've heard me talk about it. I said you will feel the separation of those two guys from the middle last year in your defensive line to this year.
Mm-hmm.
Guys like Isaiah Hole, he graded out it even from last year to this year. I thought that was crazy.
Hey, bro, don't name drop other podcasters on
I'm
this.
sorry.
One,
I'm sorry. Well, it's because I respect. It's just because I respect people like you more.
All right, I appreciate it.
But you're right though. You're right. I heard from Sam Webb that secondary depth was a problem, and then when I brought that up, Michigan fans got mad at me. But I was just regurgitating what Sam Webb said. Clearly, there's a problem.
Hold on, Garrison. 1 second. Have you been drinking tonight?
No.
All right. Go ahead.
No.
I mean,
those three linebackers you have, including
Right.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yes, sir.
Nasty. Can't take that away from them. I thought your D-line did a good job, though. I thought that they were on the. I think the defense just got from the field too much.
Okay.
So I'm actually not really that mad at your defense.
You think the defensive line was good tonight?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that. All right.
No, but I thought the front seven as a whole. I mean, dude, listen. You guys have big defensive linemen, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you're on the field that long, bro, you might run. You're gonna run out of breath. It's just football. Like I'm serious, bro. Like, and John Mateer's running around like he's Diet Manziel. So,
bro,
and that's what's really hurt us, man. Because he like that one play where he
Yeah.
hit that guy down the right sideline.
Yeah,
it was a lot of that kind of stuff. You know
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't
they would
believe
leak
it.
out.
Yeah.
And that's what hurt us bad. It'd be 3rd and 7. This dude leaks out. I mean, they hit like 3 big plays. They really hurt us, man. So I don't think the D-line played bad.
It wasn't bad. It's just they ran around a lot, bro.
I was not impressed with the defensive line. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Now to your offense.
Yeah.
I was right about that offensive line. I told you guys about that Oklahoma front seven, and for some odd reason, a win against the Lobos changed all that. I talked about the fact that you guys last game didn't have a consistent run game like you really think you had. Even though, and Justice Haynes got a big one, and that was a great touchdown. Like the great touchdown was Justice Haynes. He's really good. I was wrong about Marshall being better than him. But you can't survive like that in high leverage games.
Mm.
And then also, this is why, because Maze, I'm a big fan of Bryce. You know that.
Yeah.
And I've told people, I choose not. I know, like, I'm not a Michigan fan, but I choose to like be very tempered in my thoughts and what I say about him, even though I think he's really talented. Bro, that is a freshman. And it's like a lot of people just decide to lose all common sense about that. So a lot of people, I saw a lot of people on Twitter, though, you can't go by that all the time, talking down on Bryce. You can't go by that. Some Ohio State fans will say what they say. I don't really deal in that. But everybody ain't Trevor Lawrence. And a lot of it's not on Bryce, because everyone kept on saying, why won't they open it up? Why won't they do this? Why won't they do that? Bro, your wide receivers aren't getting open.
Disagree.
No, they were open.
Like, he's gonna miss shit the same way Arch did, but bro, dudes were like they were locked up for a lot of that game.
All right. So it's a couple things I have a problem with.
So I'm not even mad at Bryce, really.
Yeah, because you're talking like Ohio State lit up Texas, man. Y'all put up 14 points.
No.
I'm not making it about them. But it's a couple things. It's a couple things I have a problem with what you said. All right.
Okay.
Number one, I have a problem with you saying everybody's not Trevor Lawrence. All right. You're right in the sense that everybody isn't surrounded by the talent that Trevor Lawrence was surrounded by when his ass got in the game. Okay.
Yes.
So there's a difference, though. There's a difference because if Trevor Lawrence were placed in this Michigan offense, surrounded
I'm not talking about you, Maze.
players,
I know you're not one of those fans.
All right.
I'm talking about the majority.
Cool. Also, the offensive line suffered some attrition tonight. We got to keep that in mind, right? Crippen, there's no excuse for Crippen. No excuse for Crippen getting pancaked as that dude destroys Bryce in the process.
Maze, you know what Juju told me some months ago?
I don't.
Juju told me we were on the phone. Well, no, you wouldn't. That's my fault. We and him on the phone, and he told me that Crippen knows what he's doing. He's a smart player, but he doesn't have the strength or the speed to do it.
Damn.
Juju told me that like 2 or 3 months ago.
Kind of played out tonight. All right, Garrison. Listen. This isn't the night. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. You're my guy. I appreciate
I'm not here.
I'm
not disparaging. That's what I said. Bryce. I'm not even mad at Bryce. I don't think Bryce played bad.
No doubt.
Like, I don't think Bryce played bad at all. Like, yeah, he missed some things, probably. That's gonna happen. I thought the linebackers, the D line didn't play bad.
I don't know. I didn't like what the D line did. They made some plays, but I wasn't impressed.
Now, I will say, like, one pass that Bryce would have made had he had the right personnel out there is that one at the tight end where it was slightly overthrown. I think that came from muscle memory of him throwing to Klein, because if Klein was there, that would have been a catch.
That's a fair point. That's a good point.
The way that he threw it, it looked like it was more or less meant for someone of Klein's ability and stature than for what they had out there at the time.
No doubt.
No, that's muscle memory. Yeah, I would agree with that.
I will say I think that was one of the biggest takes that I had, is that we missed a tight end. Period. Did any tight ends have a catch tonight?
Well, a tight end is a freshman's best friend.
As much as we relied on the tight ends over the last few years, as many receptions and yards, I didn't see nothing from the tight ends tonight. I thought the play
I think Hogan had one.
And most of the time, whenever Bryce tried to throw the tight end, it usually came up like a high pointed ball where the guy couldn't get to it, because he's used to throwing to Klein, and Klein is able to get to those balls.
Well, I don't think he played terrible, but I think he played like a freshman tonight.
Absolutely, that's all, and that's what I thought would happen tonight.
Yeah.
When people like you, G, were in the comments saying it was blasphemous,
It is.
I was told. I was telling you.
What was blasphemous?
That Bryce was going to go out here and look like a freshman.
I would
No,
not.
I said it was blasphemous that he would.
Give a flying fuck if Michigan played the Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow. I'm fucking rooting for Michigan.
Well, bro, rooting for Michigan and being honest about who's going to win the game are two different things.
But what did I say, Mace?
Hey, the game is played on the field. You still got to come out and beat them. I don't care about none of that.
Mace, what did I say?
About what?
No, I thought you said I said something. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Hey,
No, but overall, man, look, man. Oh, so
down.
Maze, I'm gonna leave with this. Like when I started off saying the greatest gift to a college football fan is hope, I truly mean that. The season isn't over. There's a lot you guys can take from on the film for the team. A lot that you guys can see that you think the team has to get better at. Like I'm sure me, you have conversations about it. Your season isn't lost yet. It's just you're on a tougher
I
road.
don't like this guy like talking to us like this, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it, bro.
Hey, ain't nobody claiming the season's lost.
Anyway,
we lose one game, man.
Garrison, we appreciate you, sir. All right,
we throwing up right now. Garrison rubbing us on the back.
Hold on, real quick.
Don't hold out here, motherfucker.
Shout out to Dob, man. Pick 2 defensive linemen, stick with them. Benny didn't play till the 4th, calling offense. One play sets up the next, not random selection. Thank you, Don, for the $5 super chat. That's a fact.
Trying to get our man killed. Stick with 2 lines.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you drop me down. Look, the sun will come out tomorrow, obviously, but the thing that I really think about is we do not have the type of team where we can afford injuries, and we have way too many goddamn injuries all over the field. We really miss Marlon Klein. We miss that.
That's a fact.
Like I'm really sad about that, but it is what it is. We'll work. Who's that? Central next week.
Yeah, that's a cupcake.
Yeah, and we'll get back in here acting like we're a championship team. You know how we do.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. Hey, go blue, bro.
For sure.
Let's get to the Oklahoma fan. Rayo, what's good, man? What was your perspective of tonight?
What's going on, boys? Y'all doing all right?
Hanging in there, man.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Depending on what you say right now.
He couldn't wait to let that laugh out. He couldn't wait to laugh.
Look, I gotta tell you one thing. One of y'all owes me $1,200 because Bryce didn't throw a fucking pick, and I'm pissed about it because I'm out $1,200 on that motherfucker.
Damn it! You bet $1,200 that Bryce would throw a pick?
No, I bet 25 on a 7-leg, and one of them things was Bryce was going to throw a pick.
Got you.
He didn't throw no picks.
Hey, I told you he wasn't gonna.
Bro, I really thought Kip Lewis was going to come down. Peyton Bowen was going to come down. I really thought. So, me and Mike talked about this a couple days ago. I really thought it was going to be down to quarterback mistakes. That's a Josh Pate take that I didn't think really was I didn't think about until I saw it on YouTube. I think he was right, but at the same time, I don't think either quarterback made a mistake. So it became a defensive run. I needed that pick so bad, dude. $25. I hit everything.
You said that already.
Hang on.
Also,
Bro, I put $25. I put $25 on 7 different things.
No redundancy.
Pay $1,200. And the only I'm giving you your flowers, all right? Oh, you fan here, giving you your flowers, all right? I put $25 on 7 different things. I hit them all. The only thing that didn't happen that kept me from making almost $1,200 is Bryce throwing a pick.
So should never put your money on that.
Yeah, no, he throws it. He throws at like Mach 1. Ain't nobody picking him off. Even if they do, they'll break their hands.
I thought it was going to be something else.
All right,
Is
Rayo.
Ryan Sauce.
Before we get you out, bro, what were your takes? What do you think about your quarterback play and your defense? Those were the two things that stuck out to me today.
Yeah, for sure. So again, well, and I started with that because I thought it was funny because I expected Bryce to throw a pick. He's great. You guys are gonna look good. I wonder what you guys think if we'll see you in the playoffs or something because I think we're good. Oh,
Playoffs.
We're good, buddy. We're good. We're
Yeah.
good. Yeah, we can talk about SEC play later and stuff like that. But
Right.
it like I think we'll see you later. I'll put that up front.
I hope so.
I hope so too. I honestly do because that was a fun game, man. It was super fun.
No doubt, man.
I've been telling Mike for the last couple of weeks, like I can't wait for it. And we've been back and forth. Mike, you better change that OU banner or that Michigan banner to the OU banner in the Discord, dickhead. But I think you guys look good. I honestly thought it was going to be a lot higher scoring than it was.
Yeah.
So from an OU perspective, Mateer's here, baby. What are you going to do about it? And I think we proved that today.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes from there. But I also your D-line looks really good. We couldn't run at you at all. There was a couple breakout from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of even. You know what I mean? It was it was like what would you call it? It was like a random there's a whole boom gone, and that was it from you guys and from us. And so it was mostly what both you and both Michigan and Oklahoma ran reverses.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really funny. And they kind of worked the same. So it's kind of I don't know. It kind of worked and it kind of didn't. There's touch passes. I think if I'm going to boil it down, we really had to, both Michigan and Oklahoma had to fake each other out and make something happen.
Yeah.
But we both knew that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Hey, Rayo, bro, we appreciate you definitely calling up, man.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
Next time it will be different. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah, next time we'll be in the big house and by 14.
No doubt, man.
Love you, Mason.
Go blue, man. All right, we got Troy
from the Brown Jug.
No doubt. Troy is with us. We also got my guy, your guy, JOJ in the building, and D Brown still rocking with us. Troy, what was your thoughts from the game tonight, man?
I mean, just like everybody else, I saw a young quarterback really struggle to find himself tonight.
Coach Moore, we coming to you next. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And a lot of us expected him to struggle some, but not as much as what he did tonight. I thought he was a little skittish on some throws. I thought the most disappointing play for me, and this is just my opinion, is the one where McCulley ends up in the end zone and looking for the ball, and he threw to the pylon instead of to the post.
Yeah,
and I felt like that was a big moment in the game.
It was a huge moment in the game, but I also think that that play was a little deceiving. First of all, I got to talk about McCulley's effort on that play. He jogged up and gave a lazy kind of,
what the hell was that?
That was disgusting.
Not him.
And by the way, Bryce didn't have a lot of time. You got to get rid of the ball. You got to this thing has to be intentional. You got to get up there, make your move. Let's go. And by the way, it looked bad because the defender went one way just based off of where Bryce was throwing the ball. But I don't think that was necessarily on Bryce. If Bryce had a half second more, he probably could have saw it, but he didn't. And McCulley was lazy. That was a lazy route.
I give you that. That very well could have been the case. But there were so many other, plays where, I mean, a combination of bad play calling and everything else, it just made him look skittish to me.
Yeah.
They said that he had good composure and everything during the game, but to me, I thought it was a world of a difference between the first game, obviously, and this one. And
no doubt.
We kind of expected this to happen. But the things that I agree with that I heard tonight is that we can't just, throw the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak, on this game. I believe they will learn from this. It kind of appears to me that maybe Coach Moore being out for the next couple of games, we're gonna really find out what this team is about in the next couple of games. Central Michigan ought to be a game where we kind of bounce back, obviously. But that Nebraska game, if I'm got them in order right,
it is
that Nebraska game is going to be something to see.
Yeah. No, that Nebraska game becomes very important all of a sudden. That's for sure. Troy, obviously, good take, man. We appreciate you. We got to drop down and let other people up, man. But I agree with you on most of that, except for the McCulley part. But absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Troy, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Moore, you've been waiting for a while. What's good?
What's good? Thanks for having me. As I said a couple of days ago, I thought it would be 34-20 is what I predicted with the score, and I think I wouldn't have been too far off, but I thought the offense, we would open it up because that's what we've been hearing all week. We will open it up. I wasn't expecting a high school type of offense when I made that prediction. I said it, and Johnny could test this a couple of days. I said if I was playing coaching against us, I would throw wide receiver screens to the outside, run John Mateer, and attack the middle of the field. That's exactly what they did. Use some eye candy to get our speed going one way, run back the other way. That's what Texas did last year, and I believe a lot of teams go try to duplicate that and attack us like that. Two, just getting Jake, what's his name, Jake Gannett, the backup center. He needs to play. He came in, played good. Frazier, he played good. You got to mix some of them dudes in there. And the seams was open all night long up the middle of the field. Wide up the middle of the field. When we go back and rewatch the game, middle of the field's open. And I don't think that we need to throw the baby out with the bathwater just yet. You know what I mean? I think we're going to be good. The future's bright. Sanders came in at the freshman over there at corner. I thought he played good. That's a positive. I would have liked to see Marsh out there on the Oklahoma freshman. And I believe Chip Lindsey we should have attacked him, the freshman. I don't believe he was that good. You know, we didn't go at him. So that's that. And I would have liked to see Bryce on more rollouts. He had the one rollout where he could have ran out of bounds. More rollouts to let him run. It was like they told him not to run, and I get that. But what's Oklahoma's second string quarterback like? Jaden Davis, if our backups, I just didn't get that. You know, and on that first field goal, Sharon Moore, why did you choose to play this game if you ain't gonna go for it on that first field goal? That's my only gripes of the game.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
In the timeouts at the end.
Bro, again, Sharon Moore with these timeouts, yo. The second one had the second one I got because they took too long in the huddle. The first one made 0 sense. It's second and like 1, bro. We don't need a timeout for second and 1 because even if you don't like this play, I'm positive it wasn't about to lose us 11 yards. Let this play go. Yeah, bro. I don't. I
That
hated
was his
the
fault
first
on
the
that
first time out.
timeout because Chip Lindsey called a screenplay. You only got 1 yard to get, and I think that made Sharon more mad. Like, just hand the ball off and get the 1 yard.
Well, I
You
don't
know,
know. We don't know what the hell Chip called on that one because he called timeout. But absolutely, man. I agree. I don't know. Somebody got a vacuum cleaner going or something. But Coach Moore, we appreciate you. We gonna drop you so other people can come up for sure.
all right, thanks.
And I will say, like, if he
That
did
one play
call
was
a
like a personnel
screenplay
issue to
before
me.
that timeout, that would have been the first actual correct usage of a screenplay throughout the entire game.
Right.
Hey, what is it? Do you have any knowledge of what's going on with prescoring? Is he hurt? Like, is he just not performing?
I mean, he has been coming back from an injury now all offseason, so I don't know. That was somebody that I was excited to see though, and we haven't seen him really at all during this time at Michigan. It's like the same thing. What's the running back that was from Michigan, stayed hurt, eventually just transferred? I think he went to Minnesota or something. Supposed to be super fast. Cole Cabana. We never got to see Cole Cabana. But you know, it is what it is. Johnny Olden Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Johnny, what did you see out there tonight?
I got a question for you, Maze.
Yeah.
What was Bryce coming into when he was recruited? What was he? Was he the number one dual threat?
He was the number one pocket passer and the number one recruit overall.
He can't run. So Bryce can't run.
No. That's not the case at all. No, he should have run. He can run.
And he did one play.
One play that was obvious because we were backed
Yeah.
up. So they were going to run it. That's all. That's situational awareness. My thing is, what's the point of having a dual threat quarterback if you don't use his legs? What's the point of it? We got 70% Bryce out here.
Yeah.
70%. I understand if it's a
65.
cupcake. This is big time football. If we ain't gonna play him, sit him down. Sit him down. I want to win games. I don't want to watch last year. Sit him down. Play Jaden Davis. Because are we trying to win games? Or are we trying to make sure Bryce don't get hurt? If we worried about him getting hurt, don't play him. We playing football or we playing hopscotch? What we playing? I want to play football. Y'all want to play football or y'all want to make sure Bryce don't get hurt? We playing patty cake. Which one is it?
We playing patty cake.
I will say I was never a big fan. I mean, and it's still early. But I wasn't. I mean, I was hoping we got somebody different than Chip Lindsey. I'm not liking none of this play call. He's Kirk Campbell's cousin right now to me.
First half play calling. Screen,
trash.
Screen.
Trash.
Run up the middle. Screen. Run up the middle. Screen get blown up. Run up the middle. End of first half.
By the way, hold on. Because let me know if y'all agree with this. All Chip Lindsey's offense is to me so far, and especially watching this game, is like Johnny said, we try to. By the way, I gotta say this because now I'm having a squirrel moment. On these screens that he's trying to get out to the flat and stuff, like, bro, we don't even have the numbers. I was looking at these joints. It was 2 like receivers over here blocking, and they got like 4 defenders over there. Bro, this was never gonna work. It was never gonna work.
Of old coordinators coming out of the ACC, man.
Yo, also,
and he featured Samaj Morgan, like Samaj Morgan is some 6'2", 220-pound stud.
Hey, I will say that Samaj Morgan, the only dog out there, because McCulley is not a dog, bro.
Ball every time they not featuring nobody. Like I don't know.
By the way, again, Morgan was clearly concussed, and they put him back out there, bro. They got to get investigated for that.
That should have been a penalty. But McCulley, he out there jogging and confused and blocking when it's a pass, and coming to the sideline smiling. What you smiling about, bro?
What you happy
lied
for?
to us again. Donovan McCulley is the lie.
Talk about smiling, bro.
Hold on. This is what I was trying to get to. This is what I was trying to get to. All of Chip Lindsey's plays are just a variation of the same plays. He tried to do that levels concept like 18 times in this game, bro. Leave it alone, dog. We need something else. That same like roll out to the right, got McCulley coming all the way across on one level, you know, the back on another level, and then like the tight end, that's the one of the ones that Bryce overthrew. He had the tight end, but that was that levels concept play. He did that play over and over. Then you got the screen like you were alluding to, Johnny, over and over on whatever side, screen, and then run up the middle. It's only variations of the same play for Chip Lindsey, and I hate it. It was disgusting.
Yeah, and half of the run plays that he called were like on the dumbest downs to run plays on. Like, why are you running on 3rd and 6? That doesn't make any sense. Like 3rd and 13, why are you running the ball? Why are you throwing a screen on 3rd and 13? 3rd and 13 is not a town to throw a screen on. But yeah, I get it.
That's what you do when you're scared.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You're trying.
We watched scared football on offense for 3 quarters, bro. That was scary.
Right.
Scared football.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I understand they're trying to protect the quarterback because we don't have a good backup. Our backup is Jordan. I think Jaden Davis right now, because Mikey King's still out injured, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, like, if like Johnny said,
at this point, Mikey Keene is there to become a coach, bro. I don't even want to see Mikey Keene play football this year. It doesn't matter. Real quick, I got to get to the super chat. Dallas fan who clearly wants some attention says, CJ Carr says, I told you who I am from Michigan. Yo, bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me clear. CJ Carr is first of all, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there because I'm not gonna waste my time with you tonight. But thank you for the $2.
Hey, let me ask Johnny a question, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, Johnny. So I hear what you're saying about Bryce. We do want to get him active, but do you think in a game like this is really worth it? Like, I know we want to win it, but maybe during the Big Ten season, yeah, of course, just get him out there and run him. But was it worth it in this game? Real talk.
When is it going? I get what you're saying, but when is it going to be worth it?
Maybe
when is it going to be worth it? Ohio State?
No.
You get what I'm saying? Ohio State? Because it's not guaranteed. I'm waiting to see what they do. These next few games, I'm waiting to see, especially Nebraska, waiting to see, are they going to use his legs? Because it looked like he didn't even – I get not wanting to use his legs, but it looks like they're preaching it to him so much. He doesn't even want to scramble and get yards. That's not football. That's not football. You get by the line. Oh, make sure you try to make a throw so you don't have to get hit. And I'm gonna put this on Bryce. In the red zone, McCulley runs a slant. He's scared. No, we ain't seen nobody like you. You know what that means? You stand in there. You about to get hit in the chops. You about to get hit in the chops. Ain't no fading away. No. It's big time college football. You stand in that pocket and you know the hit is coming and you drive that ball and make a good throw. That's what it's about. Yeah. And he faded away because he didn't want to get hit. He looked like he didn't want to get hit a few times in this game. You can't do that. At quarterback, you got to stand in there. What makes everybody respect you the most is you stood in there when you knew you was going to get blasted and you made that third down big time play to your receiver. Also, I got hit in the mouth, but I had to do my job.
Also, on one of those fakes, on one of those RPOs, where he, does the hand, he actually handed it off to the back, but he carried out the fake and was gonna go out the other side. He still got the defender come up to try to tackle him because it looked like he may have had the ball, and he just ran that dude over and like stood over him. I'm like, bro, That's why y'all got to run this dude. To Johnny's point, he's the biggest dude out there. He's massive, bro. Let him run over a couple people, and maybe you get some different reactions out of the defense, man. But I didn't like what they were doing with Bryce all night, honestly. But it is what it is.
I think they were
gotta
playing way
have him
too
keep
safe.
it a couple times, bro. You gotta have him keep it a couple times. Like, I can't stand that, bro. And this is just me. I'm not saving nothing. What are we playing the game for? What do we say? Oh, let's save him for the Big Ten. Let's not put it all out there. Let's lose against Oklahoma.
Right.
What are we
No,
talking
I'm not saying
about?
that, Johnny. Hold on. Let me clear it up. Here, I'll put it to you like this. Old boy Mateer played his ass off tonight, right? But he got his ass rocked for this game. I don't want to see Bryce out there getting rocked in this game like that. Now, maybe during the season, Big Ten, I'm with it. But you know what I'm saying? That boy took an ass whooping tonight. All for what? That's how they have to win
the game. That's what we doing. We're playing to win games.
What I'm saying is that Oklahoma got to win like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Let's see what happens during Big Ten
I get
season.
what you're saying, bro, but it's like this is big time college football. Like we saving it for the Big Ten schedule. We trying to win.
Yeah, what do you mean? We gotta hold on, bro. Yellowbird, thank you for the $5 super chat. The last, I don't know. I guess you meant 2 off seasons. We were told we're getting a Ferrari. Then the season starts and we get a 1991 Geo Prism with $10 million rims. If you're referring to Bryce Underwood as a Geo Prism, sir, then go check your Kelly Blue Book and come back to us, because Bryce is every bit the Ferrari they told us he was. Chill out.
Or stop drinking before you make super chats.
Right. Steven, you've been quiet and patient, Steven. What's good?
Man, what's going on, y'all? I'm gonna use my inside voice tonight since I'm inside.
All right.
Look at Johnny, man. What up, J.O.? What up, J.O.? Come back on camera with your lineup, J.O. It's all good. But no,
I'm real.
These are my 4 takeaways. And Maze, I was, we were talking, and the first takeaway is that the tight ends weren't utilized. Like, it seems like without Klein, they need a bailout for Bryce. And Zach Marshall is not O.J. Howard. He's not Brock Bowers. Why you throwing any pass over 10 yards to this guy? I have no idea. He's not Mark Andrews. He's not Tyler Warren. Why are you doing that? Secondly, the DBs were giving up way too many cushion yards. It's like they don't have any confidence in their own abilities, right? They playing 4 or 5 yards off the line, and the D line was not helping them at all. Like Burks, the guy for Oklahoma, clearly was their number 1 target, and they kept leaving him open. Not sure why, but he was just destroying these dudes. You're right. Thirdly, in the trenches, it's like the rotations. I didn't like the rotations. The beginning in the game, I saw Etta out there, and I didn't see Benny a lot. But what was it with these rotations on the O-line? Like, Efobi was getting dealt with, Crippen was getting dealt. Surprisingly, Link, his name wasn't called, so I'm assuming he did good. But when I saw them just blitzing Michigan's O-line, I'm like, hold up, where is Grant Newsome, and what is he doing during the week? Because it seems like he needs to be out of a job at this point. And fourth, the running game. Me and Don were texting, and he called me at halftime. Second half, just as I like Jordan Marshall. There's nothing against him. Jordan Marshall plays like he wants to hit the portal. Like, he plays like somebody who's mad that he lost the starting job. He's not the starting running back for a reason. I'm interested. Somebody pull up Jordan Marshall's stats for the night. He was getting 1 or 2 yards a pop. Like, he runs like he doesn't care.
He averaged 3 yards a carry tonight.
And how many carries did he have?
He had 9 for 28 yards.
In last game he had 10 for 29. Like that. Like, he's not running like he did against Alabama last year. But I don't know what happened to that Jordan Marshall.
That was a lot of carries though, too. Remember?
Yeah, 23 for 100. But he was breaking tackles. Now it's almost like, even with New Mexico, it's like, dude, you lost the job. Justice is a better running back. I don't blame Bryce for not running, because the offensive line isn't blocking well. But you can tell he wants to run, and it's in his head. He's almost like, Coach said I can't do it. Yeah, coach said I can't run. Like he that one run he had was 8 yards. He hit the dude, and the dude for Oklahoma was like, "Dang, this dude is strong." It's like you telling me that a 6'4", 228-pound dude, solid muscle, can't get you 3-4 yards on a 3rd and 4, on a 3rd and 3. But all this goes back to the offensive line not playing well. Like in the trenches, Michigan is I hate to say it, Michigan is soft this year. The offensive line is not that good. The D line, too many rotations. And the secondary, I expect them to play better. They just had a bad night. And stop force feeding Samaj Morgan. I like Samaj. Samaj is not a number 1 receiver, man. He ain't. They just force feed him. Where is the tight end? Hogan had
leave Samaj alone. Man.
Yeah, I like Samaj. You know, I'm not gonna get up here and make fun of him, but you don't make a guy like that your number 1. He's not Trendon Holiday. You know what I'm saying? A guy like that, you make the maybe, but doggone, like McCullough, you 6'5".
He out there running lazy routes and stuff,
bro.
Yeah,
him.
It was a whole lot. I'm not
tried to
panicking.
give us this game. They tried to.
Yeah, they really did. They did. They put all their effort into making sure that we could win, and we just couldn't capitalize on it very well.
This game was so frustrating because it seemed like something was going to pop at any moment. Something was going to pop for us on offense, but it just wouldn't pop, man. I'm like, damn.
Or like when we are in a position to actually make something happen, it seems like Chip just does his best job on at working for the opposing team and giving up the game back to them. With his play calling, like screens on on long downs, runs on long downs. Like, what are you doing?
Playing it safe.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna drop down. Like I said, I'm not panicking. I'm actually glad this happened. Now we see what they're made of without the coach. Now you got some guys who can coach, and the mettle of this team will be tested over the next 2 weeks. Nebraska beat Akron. It is what it is. Like Mays, like I texted you, the speed of like Bryce is slowing down for him. It's going to happen. He's catching on to it. If he just gets the blanket like check down guy that he needs, he'll be fine. They got to use. I don't know what's going with Klein. I don't know what's going on with all the tight ends, Priest, Corn, or whatever. But just make it more simple. I promise. If they make it just a little more simple, it'll be fine. And until they until they do that, get a ball to Justice. Like just get a ball to Justice, man. You saw what he can do. Just give it to him. It ain't hard. Just give it to him. Jasper Parker, even give him. I'd rather see Jasper Parker over Jordan at this point. I'm sorry. Doing just ain't got it. So I appreciate y'all letting me up. And shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to Johnny's barber for giving him that Christmas lineup. It's all good. And I'm gonna give it to Go Blue, man. It's all good.
Go Blue, man. No doubt, bro.
Out of here.
Yeah, listen, man. I think everybody has good points tonight. Something has to give though, man, because there was no part of the game tonight, Johnny G, that we won, right? We didn't win in the trenches on offense or defense, really. Like I said, the front four got no pressure.
Turnover battle.
We did win the turnover battle, but I'm talking about no phase of the game necessarily we won. Special teams, maybe I guess you can lean to that, but defense and offense, we lost. Period.
I mean, I would say that we do have like at least one loss on special teams with Zavada missing that field goal.
I couldn't believe he missed that, but I knew it was about to happen because Fowler was pumping him full of gas on the broadcast.
Yeah.
And you just felt that one.
Remember the only kick he missed last year was inside like 30 yards or something too. It was a short one too.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man. I think but anybody so here's the thing. Bryce Underwood is a true freshman and he looked like a true freshman tonight, right? Not necessarily, I'm not saying he obviously didn't turn it over, which is a plus, but at the same time, let me give y'all this stat real quick. Bryce Underwood threw the ball 24 times tonight. 24. We ran the ball 32 times tonight. Let me put that into perspective a little bit. There wasn't really a time in the game where Michigan was ahead. So playing from behind tonight, we ran the ball 32 times and only passed it 24 times. That doesn't sound like a recipe for success.
And when you're playing from behind, you kind of have to make something happen. You can't keep playing it safe when you're playing from behind. Playing it safe is for when you're ahead. And that's something you think that Chip would know that, being that he is a veteran coach. Maybe not with like a big, in a big conference like the Big Ten at a big school like Michigan, but I feel like at this point, I mean, we could chalk it up to it being his first year at Michigan and whatnot, like kind of like what we did with Wink last year. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, when you're playing from behind, it's kind of common sense that you have to make something happen. You can't keep playing it safe. You got to take some risks to try to make something happen. You just can't do that.
Yeah.
Did any pass come easy tonight? Like, did Bryce have just like a nice, easy completion? You know how they started off I know it was New Mexico, but it was nothing. It's like everything was somebody was in his face, or it was like stressful and shit to complete. Unless it was some kind of swing pass or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, no. I mean, we did struggle for a lot of our yards, but we also didn't like mix things up when it came to our passing routes. We used the same kind of routes almost every time we passed the ball. It was either a screen or, like Johnny said, it was that levels concept type of play. We didn't really mix it up.
And we didn't really see early. We saw some eye candy in motion, but after that, when they blew up that trick play they were trying, we didn't see any more eye candy and motion and stuff. It all just went to the wayside.
Yeah.
And
where was Bredesen at, man? Like, I didn't see him leading
helping.
through nothing really. Like, where was he at? Is he banged up or something? Because I was expecting to see more of him.
No, he was in there.
Who's that?
Bredesen. It seemed like he wasn't out there enough for me, man.
I agree with that. He certainly wasn't out there enough. But he was out there. Shout out Terrence Lucas. Thank you for the 199 super chat. He says we definitely need to get better weapons for Bryce. I don't disagree. Also, we didn't get to see what's my man Marsh, right, on offense.
Marsh.
Yeah. Nobody really got in on offense.
Nobody.
As in terms of the wide receivers, right, except for Goodwin, Morgan, and McCulley, right? Any other wide receivers?
And put up this Jay Marion.
Yeah.
Chip got to stop with the 360 play actions, bro. What is that, bro?
Yeah, man.
This defense is playing aggressive. Ain't no time for no 360 play action.
Quarterback should not have his back to them, especially they playing that aggressive.
He did it once earlier in the game. Okay. But you're doing it late in the game when you see how aggressive they are. He doesn't have time, and he got sacked on that play, bro. If you're going to do a play action, put it out there, pull it where he still can see the defense, or do the play fake. Like, what is this spin-a-rooney? We're not playing New Mexico, bro. Like, what are you doing?
This is something I brought up on Twitter while watching. Oklahoma had zero respect for Michigan down the field. They were bringing safeties down hard pause. They were putting 8 guys in the box. They didn't believe in anything down the field, and I feel like Chip just had to. You gotta try it. You gotta go for it. McCulley is wearing number 1. Make him earn that thing, and show. He beat the dude on one play down the field, right? Why not do that again?
Yeah, I mean, we were winning our one-on-ones for the most part. I mean, especially like when you look at the routes we did with the when we decided to throw a screen instead. I mean, you could see our receivers were winning downfield, and instead he just throws a screen. I mean, I get protect the quarterback, but when you're playing, like I said before, when you're playing from behind, you got to make something happen. And seeing as that, especially with them packing the box like that, our guys can have the ability to take off the line, get down the field. We just got to formulate some routes to take advantage of that, especially when we're playing a defense that, like you said, has zero respect for our passing game. They were coming into that game thinking we were still last year's Michigan, not realizing, but we did play like it was last year's Michigan in this game too.
Right.
So you know what? I think the pack in the box and all that shit. I think it was more to rattle Bryce than just not having, scared of the passing game. I think they didn't want to give him a chance to make short, easy passes to get in rhythm. I think it was all just, and I think that's where Chip Lindsey to me didn't adjust. I think that's where when he saw that he didn't have nothing in play, to combat that, and that's where I was in the fucking bar going crazy.
No, man, I was surprised that. Hey, I was surprised that he wasn't attacking that seam more, man. It seemed like there was some spots in that defense, man, where that we could get to. That I saw in the first half, and we never kind of went back to it. I think he missed one of those throws, but that was there though.
Right.
That was there pretty much all night. You know what I'm saying? To make them pay for being so aggressive with a secondary like that, because they played downhill on us, man.
One thing that I did see is whenever we found something successful, we abandoned it immediately. like when the run game started heating up, we abandoned that for screen game instead. When we had that route up the seam, and it would have been there, we abandoned it immediately. We got that what was it, a 25-yard pass to McCulley. We got that. And then we abandoned that concept immediately.
Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the discipline or lack thereof, bro, especially as it pertains to the tackling. That's something that I think we glossed over. Bro, how many missed tackles were there out there tonight? It was gross.
It was like 20-something.
Way
disgusting missed tackles, man.
And you know what else I saw, man?
Like once you get a hand on them, you gotta hold that. You gotta get them down. You don't just let them go. What are you doing?
Because those were some sacks that would have changed the game.
Absolutely,
around tremendously.
Go ahead, Johnny.
I saw too much of this.
Yes,
wing. The chicken.
No rapping.
No, I don't know who's letting that get away because they probably doing it in practice. Bro, wrap up and tackle. This chicken wing chasing a big hit. Sometimes it works and you knock a dude, but a lot of the times they just bounce off of it because you're not running through.
Yeah,
you're out here trying to chicken wing. You're not putting your body behind it and doing fundamentally sound things. Like you can't do that, bro.
The Maniac has joined us. Hey, they was looking for you earlier, man. It was a bunch of Ohio State people in here looking for you.
I wish I would have been in here. I would have fought their ass for you, Yak. Don't worry.
That's all right, but it don't. I picked Michigan to lose this game, and for the same reason, I put them eggs at your house. And for the same reason, 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 why? And listen, B, we all Michigan fans, we bleed blue, but sometimes we act like fanboys, like it can't happen, bro. And there was nothing in the New Mexico game that told me we was gonna win this game. And now Michigan, they didn't play horribly, but they played bad in spots. First of all, Chip Lindsey, yo, what up, Kirk Campbell? He was in the booth today, baby. Kirk Campbell was back. Kirk Campbell came back today. That first half play calling was atrocious. We brought him to Michigan for this. We looked just like last year, right? That's one. Again, not finishing drives. That's the problem on the road. You got to finish drives. Bryce is a freshman, bro. Y'all got to chill like he's Superman. Ain't nobody Superman in this game. There you go. Like, bro, the obvious was there for everybody to see. And what happens? Nah, you bugging. You bugging. Our O-line, they can't stop the run. Yeah, besides the 75-yard touchdown round by Hayes, we didn't really do nothing like that. And I said it, bro. Y'all got it. So what? It was Illinois State. It's a new game, bro. You get up for different games. And you saw it. They came to play. Their defense was flying to the ball. They was there. They wanted it more. I don't care what anybody tell me. As soon as Zavada missed that field goal, that chip shot, I said, this shit is over. This shit is over. Bro, the signs that you talking about the best kick in the fucking nation misses a fucking 3-yard field goal. Get
That
the
shit
fuck
hurt,
out
bro.
of here.
That shit hurt bad. When we missed that field goal, that shit hurt bad. But I don't know how y'all felt about that. I didn't want to go for it in the first place, but when he missed it, that shit hurt.
Yeah. No, I knew. And hold on. And the third down defense. Let's talk about that. Gave up too many fucking third downs. And I said, Matia, I said, what scares me, his athletic. Nah, you bugging. Here, all right, what happened? 74 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. How many
19
times he
carries.
fucking look like Vince Young? We had this motherfucker look like Vince Young at times out there. I told y'all, bro, like, wake up. This is the best thing about this game. We play Central Michigan next week. So at least we get to punch on somebody that we're going to guarantee beat. And that's that. There's a lot to work on, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from none of our fan base. There's a lot to work on. O-line was average at best. It wasn't horribly, but average. A lot of this shit, a lot of the concerns I had coming into this game, bro, it was right there in the face. It was evident. Any Michigan fan doesn't see that, bro, you're not being a fan. You're just being a fanboy. Listen, the good thing is that we got 2 months to prepare for that game. We know. And by that time, this team will be ready for that. I don't know why is it for the last 2 seasons, we fucking just not looking good at all. We're not hitting on no cylinders. Running game is better, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of shit to work on, man. And thank goodness we have Central Michigan. And we got somebody to punch on next week. But, bro, shit better get ready because you think Nebraska's a guaranteed W. Ain't not looking like that no more, though, right? Yeah, exactly.
No doubt.
And do people see why I said the first game isn't a scrimmage? You get them starters ready and you get your rotation on who's already projected to be a starter and you let them get it going. You don't bring in all them freshmen and all them young dudes in the first and second quarter, bro.
Yeah.
Get your team ready to go. It's not a scrimmage. This isn't we got 3 cupcakes. We got Oklahoma week 2. You don't got the time to be playing around. Get them locked in.
Real quick, shout out to Yellow Blackbird. Thank you for the $2 super chat. He says no wide receiver on this team should be wearing number 1. That's a fact.
Another thing, our wide receiver play. Look, bro, everything was there. Every issue I said, I don't know. It was there, bro. So again, I don't know what the excuse my language. Chip Lindsley, he's a fucking bitch. He's a fucking bum, bro. That was a fucking bum play calling. What the fuck were we doing? How many times Bryce ran the fucking ball? What the fuck? The most athletic guy on the fucking field, you fucking put handcuffs on him. Get the fuck out of here. Make that motherfucker walk to Ann Arbor. Get the fuck out of here.
199 super chat from Terrence Lucas. He say I pray Zeke is not out with anything serious. I agree. He did not return to this game and had Sanders out there getting trucked on the sideline, might I add. While he was missing in action. But, honestly,
I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Maniac. I think both. I think both the offensive and defensive coordinators both should walk back to Ann Arbor because they both did horrible jobs in play calling in this game.
They got a hitchhike.
I thought we were gonna be getting year 2 Wink. Instead, we get year 1 Wink again. I thought we worked through the growing pains of a new defensive coordinator. Now we're right back to.
Did y'all see any twists and stunts?
Any who?
Any what?
Twists and stunts. Did y'all see any twists and stunts on the D line?
No, I saw them twisting and stunting on us.
And to be honest, the shit, they missed the field goal as well, and they missed the fucking touchdown pass with that trick play they ran. This shit could have been uglier, bro. Let's.
Oh, definitely. It could have got real shabba.
We missed a little bit too.
A little bit.
Even that pass. I don't know how the fuck that wasn't pass interference. We slammed the receiver down like that. Like how the fuck the ball in the air? You can't be.
Which one are you talking about?
The first drive
in the red zone, and he slammed.
He had McCulley. When he had McCulley,
McCulley was blocking, bro. McCulley thought it was a run play.
Yeah, but the ball in the air, the defense had grab. You can't grab when the ball.
But he started that. He engaged him first.
Yeah,
but I mean, realistically, that should have been 2 penalties. It should have been one on the defense and one on the offense.
For what?
No, we
just
fucked that
got
play up.
penalized.
Oh no, I ain't gonna make
No, it
like
wasn't
that.
a penalty on the play. There was none.
It probably should have been offensive pass interference because he just
Listen.
went and attacked that dude.
Not only that, in that drive, let's put this shit in perspective. Penalties helped us. We punted, they roughed the punter, and then there was a holding on the D line. They kind of got us down there, bro.
That was our best drive besides Haynes.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, this team needs the good thing is this. This is why I'm not Superman. We got a fucking Mickey Mouse schedule. We got a Mickey Mouse schedule. So Central Michigan, that's a win. At Nebraska, we're going to have a great chance of winning that. USC, again, that's another game I stand on. That's just looking like another L because it's going to probably look like this. The only thing is USC won't probably have a good as defense as Oklahoma, but the offense, I'm telling you, bro, I don't know where Michigan fans, we just think that we just going to beat everybody and we got Bryce and that's it. Nah, it don't work like that, homie. You got to go out there on the field and do it. You got to prove it. We never seen a freshman like you. Well, I seen a lot of freshmen better than him tonight. I don't want to hear nothing. You got to hold everybody accountable, bro. Fuck out of here. Everybody. And that was the thing. Bro, that shit was whack, bro.
Michigan man, Jay, you right. I be going
that
crazy on the
on the
26.
sideline, man. You think they're gonna make something out of that? You think they're gonna be making something out of that little scuffle? Well, not scuffle, but you know how I get between teams. You think they're gonna make a big deal about that?
Well, the media will. The media definitely gonna make a big deal out of that.
You know what's gonna happen, Brown. What they gonna do is tomorrow, OSU, all the haters. Oh, y'all falling apart, and that's cool, bro. And that's cool because again, I already know by time November. See, Coach Moore got to do a better job of getting these guys prepared, bro. And again, mental mistakes. Again, everything on my fucking concerns, bro. It came to fruition in this fucking game. This team, I don't know.
So address the elephant in the room. Then is Sharon Moore starting to look more like Brady Hoke right now?
Yes.
Damn,
but the difference
a great
is,
recruiter.
I'm going to tell you the difference. The difference is those 2 wins against Ohio State. That shit holds a lot of weight. So we know he could win the big game, but it's just, so is it going to be Ryan Day has a Michigan problem and Sharon Moore could only win the Ohio State game? It might just
Sharon
be that
Moore
when it
also
comes to big
beat, he
games.
also beat Alabama.
Yeah, in the bowl. All right. That's cool, but
he beat them once. Harbaugh was the coach for the other one.
Yeah. And another thing, you see the difference, bro. Mattia looked like a veteran quarterback out there. He had commanded the offense. He knew where to go with the ball. The guy, like I said, he didn't ball out, but he balled enough. He willed that team to a win. You
don't think he balled out?
I don't think he balled out. I think he took advantage of our defense being out there a lot.
See, y'all can keep all that right there. See, like I like my quarterback to be able to make plays, but if my team got to win, my quarterback being the only fucking guy getting beat up like that week in and week out, you can have that kind of football because that ain't gonna be sustainable.
Nah, what the
now,
fuck? You gotta win. Your quarterback's supposed to win the game no matter what.
But what I'm saying,
I wouldn't give a fuck if my quarterback did backflips, somersaults. If he win the game, that's what he in there for. You gonna say you rather lose?
No, I think you're missing my point. You're missing my point.
Yeah.
You're missing my point. You're missing my point. I ain't talking about don't beat John Elway. I want Bryce to be John Elway. What I'm saying is that all that shit that boy had to do, I hope our offense never get to that point where it's just like a one-man show.
You gotta win.
You know what I mean? No.
Yeah,
your
but not every week.
Gotta win the game.
No
matter who your quarterback gotta win the game.
Look,
to be fair, what he had to do, he had to do nothing that crazy. They were never in. It was never a threat of them like not winning this game. And he was responsible, by the way, for almost 350 yards of offense by himself in terms of passing and running.
He
was responsible for 4 touchdowns.
He was
3 touchdowns.
He was their whole offense.
Yeah.
And they don't mind that.
Listen,
They didn't
all right,
mind.
so all right, he bought. What I'm
Hell
saying
no.
is, it wasn't like he was carving the Michigan defense up, bro. We had him in the blender the first half. Besides that first drive, he wasn't doing shit, but he made plays when he needed to be. When they called on him, he made those plays, and
We
with
gotta
his
get
legs, those
that
dual
fucking
threat.
we gotta get that baby oil out the dressing room. They had baby oil on their hands, all the fucking tackles they was missing.
Yeah, man, this team.
Through the cracks.
I'm glad. Listen, you know what? This is the best thing to me that could have happened to this team. If they don't take this loss and move forward and get better, bro, it's gonna be an ugly season. I'm telling you, bro. There should be another 4 or 5 loss season if they don't fucking look in the mirror.
My big question is, are y'all gonna use this dude? If they don't use everything you got in the stable, meaning Bryce's legs, we're gonna have problems, bro. You
I
gotta
want to see at
use
least JJ level running with him. That's it. Give me JJ level. That's it.
You know,
if you
we've
want to
been
use him, sit him down. I can't take it. I can't
we've
take it.
been we've been talking a lot on what Michigan has done wrong on this game. Like, we did a lot wrong. So a question I have for the panel, and it might be a difficult one, is what do you think that we did right in this game?
Fuck.
The defense didn't play that bad.
Agree. Defense
So
didn't play
we
that
did
bad.
play again.
They only gave up 24, Mays.
Yeah. So
Bro, but it could have been a lot. Bro, hold on. They gave up 24, yes. All right. But it wasn't more than 24, not because of anything they did. Right? It was John Mateer overthrew that dude. John Mateer then overthrew another dude.
And
because
they missed the field goal. Missed the field goal.
But some of that, I don't know. It's like that dish. You eating the dish and it just can't tell what you didn't put enough in there. And like, I don't think we got killed. We just didn't make big plays. I think it's gonna make a couple.
Because look, the offense didn't help. The offense did not help them boys, man. Like, the defense would step up and then get off the field, and the offense couldn't put no points up, man. And it was kind of like the same thing last year a little bit.
You get the same thing as last year. You get no offense. This is last year with no offense. That's what it is, basically.
But
that's fair.
You know what I forgot, but what really that fucking tempo offense is what got us too. Like, we not used to playing no tempo offense like that, and they didn't make adjustments to that either.
And where was our tempo offense? By the way, I thought we talked about this. I think we talked about this. How we thought exactly in preparation for this game. I thought, because this is when you would have needed that.
Yeah. Now look. So this is what I would say. As harsh, I'm being a critic on my team, as you gotta be, because I don't do that, but. Bro, it's a talented team, bro. This team, you could see it. It's like, yo, bro, we just got to get it together. And if they can, then it's going to be a dangerous Michigan team. If it's going to be 1 week we look good, 1 week, when we play the team with a pulse, then it's going to be problems. The Nebraska game, that's the season right there, bro. We lose the Nebraska game here, it's going to be a bad season. I'm telling you.
We're going to win that game. We're going to win that game.
I still think we beat Nebraska, but I keep telling everybody my most fear is fucking USC.
By the way, no Sharon Moore for that Nebraska game. No Sharon Moore even in the game. Even in the building the next couple weeks.
That might tell us something. That might tell us. That might tell us if it's him.
I was going to say, after the way that he played the called. I don't know if he called, but the way that he was present in this game with the mistimed timeouts and the useless timeouts. We could actually potentially even see an improvement over the next two games.
Who coached the 2 games? Is he breaking?
They haven't announced it. They haven't announced it. I think it
will
be Bip.
When Harbaugh was off, they switched coaches.
I mean, they could bring in Harbaugh Senior.
No, It's gonna be.
Do you think it's Biff?
It's probably gonna be Biff Poggi
or Chip.
Yeah,
It could
probably.
be Chip.
Bro,
Chip is
Chip
former
need
head
to
coach.
focus on what he needs to focus.
sitting
I
the
don't
booth.
want
Hey,
Wink or
focus on
Chip to be the
offense.
coach.
Bro, the first half, the defense, besides that first drive, they locked in. They started playing much better. We stopped the run. That was evident. We just couldn't
the
stop
first and the
Mateer.
last drive they scored.
Yeah, the first and the last, but the offense wasn't helping, bro. Like
They
you
gave
getting that
nothing.
defense tired.
Yeah, listen, man.
but
I'm saying this right now on the record. This shit was not on the defense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying they was perfect. They gave up some big plays because old boy got loose and hit some shit down the sideline. But from down to down, I think they played okay. I think the offense really could have helped them boys out in at least one more spot to see what would have happened.
Yeah.
If we
They
could have got
didn't
that
do
second
nothing.
touchdown, man, I think it would. I think the defense might have been okay. But
I'm
not
trying to
putting this on
figure
the
out.
defense, bro. I'm not putting
I'm
this on
trying
them.
to figure out what McCulley is smiling about after bad plays, bro. What is this dude smiling about?
It was that weed he was smoking.
Justin Haynes should have went over there and smacked him.
Hey,
I don't mind the fire. Somebody need to be mad.
By the way, wasn't the sideline skirmish that was after that play we was talking about, right? Where where McCulley got into the.
So what it's looking like, Bryce Hayes was supposed to get the ball.
Exactly.
And Bryce just went ahead
That's what happened.
and threw it to McCulley because McCulley was blocking. So he thought from
And
the
he was
rip,
one-on-one.
this was a run.
Yeah, he had the one-on-one
So
out there. I
Hayes,
think you saw that.
On their way to the sideline, he like, yo, you fucking idiot. Give me the fucking ball. And he probably went, Bryce was like, who the fuck you talking to? And you already know it went from there. That's that, bro. Look, they got to look in the mirror, bro. This is reality check. You lost the fist fight. We went to the schoolyard. We put our hands up and we lost a fight. It's all right. It happens. You can't win no more. You know what I'm saying? You go home. You wash your bloody nose. You wash your bloody lip. You know what I'm saying? Get some sleep. Tomorrow morning, you better start shadow boxing again and get ready because this season there's going to be more fist fights and more fist fights than unexpected. I'm telling you, that Nebraska game is not going to be no fucking gimme. I'm telling you.
That last drive Oklahoma had, that was some depressing stuff for me.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Destroyed the clock.
That was some depressing stuff right there, boy.
Destroyed that clock. And we did. Let me say this, bro. We put the Heisman campaign for John Mateer on Front Street for the entire country to see. We made that man. We bought his tickets to New York. Got it paid for his hotel room. He on his way.
That's a fact.
It's crazy, bro.
So it is. Look, man. Look, it is. Look, moving forward. One, let's talk about what needs to be done. One, the offense that shit was so fucking vanilla, bro. That shit was Kurt Campbell-esque play calling. That's one. Two, we have a versatile quarterback, bro. Fucking use him. That's all I'm saying. Just use him. What are we waiting? If a fucking Michigan fan tells me we hiding the playbook for Ohio State, fucking jump off a bridge, bro.
Juju, where you at, Juju?
Oh, yeah, he got a lot of explaining to do. I'm not worried.
I'm applying
He wasn't worried
for
about
OC.
nothing. He
I'm
was
applying for the OC job at Michigan.
Yo, he's not worried about nothing. And I'm saying, bro, how the fuck you not worried about nothing? And listen, it's just bad, bro. It looked bad. They looked more prepared than we did. And then look at our first drive, right? Or the second. Remember the reverse to McCulley? Bro, nobody was blocking. Look at the replay. They just let those two ends, the linebacker and the end, come in. They were like this, waiting for McCulley. Like, yo, fam, hurry up, bro. I got places to go. They saw that reverse from a mile away. Brent Venables was in the kitchen early. He was in the kitchen. He had fucking Chip Lindsey in the headlock like you do to your little sibling. He had him on the headlock. You can't fucking do nothing, bro. Gotta talk about that.
The thing, though,
they was getting them guys blown
When I
up.
saw that, I
on
was wondering, they just can't get McCulley the ball, so they got to now give him reverses and shit.
That was early. That was like first quarter.
Yeah, that was before they even started letting McCulley actually go out on routes.
Well,
Like,
the play, what he thought he'd done is like outsmarted everybody because he sent he sent the blocking the other way because that you saw it was like a handoff. It would look like a handoff,
I think he was gonna throw it to Bryce.
I hope not.
It looked
Don't
like
do that.
It looked slow. It
Bryce
looked
was
clunky. All
leaking
that
up
shit
the
was
field.
slow and clunky. Everything
I
that was
hope.
happening behind
I
the line
hope
of
not.
scrimmage was slow and clunky. If it involved play action, if it involved any kind of anything other than just a straight drop back, that shit looked clunky. Everything, the handoffs, everything looked clunky to me. They got to
But
clean
the
that shit
thing is
up.
this: if it's two things, they was in this game, right? Regardless, it wasn't like it was fucking 21 zip off the bat. Again, it don't matter. This fucking game is over. Lick your wounds, like I said, bro. And now it gets serious because I forgot, like you said, Maze. These next two games, we don't have our head coach, and like you said, G. Now we fuck around. Well, we gonna beat Central Michigan. But we go in Nebraska win 31-10. Yo, Jerome Moore, I
But
don't
we
know.
gonna see the play caller. Hey, Lynch Max, I got something for you this week. I need you to do an inventory of all the fans in Oklahoma and make sure they ain't had no motherfucker that Vass Scout did that motherfucker.
Yeah. It was, man.
We got to smile, we got to laugh, and we got to prepare for the next one. We didn't.
The season not look. The season is far from over.
We played like
Let
we
the
weren't
hate, bro.
prepared.
I'm telling you. I'm
Look, bro.
smiling because we seen this before, and it comes to that game in November, and then it's like, how the fuck did we lose to Michigan? It's like, yo, you shouldn't be laughing. Mind your fucking business, because you
Listen.
can't beat us. And they're
Mind
gonna
your
be ready.
Y'all
They're
can
gonna
smile
be
and
ready.
laugh right now, but right now, she's right.
Laugh now,
The
cry later.
goal. Like I'm saying, bro. This is
Laugh
insane.
now,
Like,
cry later.
listen, I thought we was gonna win the game by 10. I knew it was bad news when Zavada missed the field goal, bro.
Than the average player hater, spectator.
Bro, Zavada missed the field goal. I knew we was out of there. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a bad omen.
Yeah. I said it. I said that, West Quad. I said the best kicker. I said, man, fuck this game.
We got the good old announcements on that shit. I was like, ugh, that was filthy.
Yeah,
man. Look,
So y'all wasn't feeling. Y'all ain't like the game tonight. Y'all wasn't feeling it.
No, look. Let me tell you why I'm mad, son.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen. I swear to you, I'm not gonna lie at all. Until that last drive when they start fucking pounding, I still was holding out hope. I was still in that motherfucker like we're gonna get a turnover and get back. Like I was in that. I didn't leave the bar until the motherfucker got down there in field goal range.
Gee, I was right there with you. I was all in till like a minute something left. That last run for the first down, I was like,
bro.
ugh.
Yeah,
but look at this.
That's what got me.
Hey, we missed Jay Sean Barham, bro, more than I thought. But we really missed Marlon
the
fucking
interception. He'll miss the interception right in his hands. Then on
that
third
wasn't his
down,
fault. He got tackled on that. Like I can understand.
Nah, he had it twice, West Quad.
Well, yeah, you right.
And then,
right. The first time.
And then Hillman misses a sack. Mattia gets away from him, throws it for like 50 yards, and they get into the red zone. Bro, we get that interception. It's in your hands, bro. It's not like, yo, it was you gotta make them fucking plays on the road. And this is what happens. They come back to haunt you.
Brandon Killman, we gotta work on your tackling, brother.
He was doing some chicken winging. Barr was doing the chicken wing.
Him will be trying to just knock people out. He don't want to wrap up.
Actually, I honestly get Barham's chicken winging. He doesn't want to get hit with targeting again. I get that.
Well, go sit down. If you're worried about that, go sit down.
Nah, they didn't play. Listen, I don't think the linebackers play horribly. Again, early, our corner Zeke was getting fried early. They said attack, bing, him. Number 10, 1-0, him. Bing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But then he tightened up, and the defense got it together. I'm like, okay, offense, Chip Lindsley. All right, swing pass to Hayes on one. Break. Swing.
Hey, I don't know if anybody mentioned it, but look,
bro, and then the play. That the play that Hayes got fucking rocked by number 5, nobody blocked him.
Yeah, blocking was
Mine
horrible.
went this
Receiver
way,
blocking was horrible.
bro. The
Hey, we wonder
blocking
why
was
we don't got
bad.
wide receivers because we let them go to Oklahoma. That's why.
Yo,
we
these
don't got
guys are
wide
clowns, man. These guys are clowns, bro. Listen to me closely, bro. You play Grambling State. No disrespect to Grambling State. Rest in peace, Eddie Robinson, and all of that. But respectfully, bro,
Leave
you
them,
play
bro. Let them, because
Grambling
they can't
State.
do it. They
No,
did this.
straight up and down. We should both be 1-1. Why I don't know why they acting like they just beat Texas to the ground. If Arch Manning was a complete clown show last week, they'd be 1-1. So let's
leave
be
them.
honest
Let
with
them.
yourself, Ohio State.
Bro, I'm not worried about them bozos. They all bozos.
To borrow my
listen,
man's.
they're gonna
Hey, the
show.
only thing about this game, man, like I say, that really upset me, man, was that the game didn't really get out of reach, man. It's like we just couldn't put it together, man. So that's what made it more frustrating. It's almost like I'd rather just get blown out. But it looked like there's some potential in there, though. I don't know where it's at, but there's some potential somewhere in there. They're gonna have to find it, bro.
I don't know where it's at. Fuck it.
It's in a back closet at Shimbeck Lahar, bro. We gonna go dig it out. And
Crazy.
They got bullets. They got bullets, but they not putting them in the gun. They put your chamber holds 6. They putting 3 bullets in there.
Johnny, we throwing water balloons today. We wouldn't even
Lindsley, bro, he gotta listen, man. He just gotta go out there. They gotta just be more creative. That run game is very vanilla, bro. It's just, and yo, shout to fucking Hayes, bro. He's a fucking dog. I give it to him. He got runs, bro. He can't do it by himself, bro. Because you gotta remember, not until we have a legitimate threat in the passing game, they're gonna start playing that box. Oh, and you ain't gonna run Bryce. We ain't respecting y'all. We ain't respecting y'all.
Every one of our linemen have a nasty missed block tonight. So we might need Sharon got to get back down there, bro. You know, no more CEO shit. You gotta worry about that bread and butter, that Joe Moore Ward shit. Let's get that back together and we can go from there.
Yeah, I think he had to fucking fly straight home. He couldn't even go back to Michigan because he's suspended. This ain't the Harbaugh suspension where he could be in Schembechler Hall. He could be part of the game plan. Sharon cannot be nowhere near this shit. He has to be home in his casa. So
hey, maybe he'll sit back and watch the team and actually see what he got and make some adjustments. Hopefully,
I don't even think he can do that though. I don't think he can be.
He can watch it on TV. They can't tell him not to watch it.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
he can take notes at home. You know what I'm saying? He can put his MacBook
he
out.
can watch the game on TV
out.
and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, by the way, we got the poll. We put the poll up. Who's more to blame for Michigan's loss tonight? Chip Lindsey barely beat out Sharon Moore. 44% of you thought Chip Lindsey was the cause. 43% thought Sharon Moore was the cause for
I voted
tonight's loss.
Chip Lindsey.
Yeah, I voted for Chip too.
Hey,
the Penn State bot actually brings up an interesting point, which may
Do
be
not
the cause.
give Penn State bot credit, but go ahead.
This is the one time that I will. Otherwise, don't listen to Penn State. But they might actually be onto something here, as to why Chip Lindsey was calling such vanilla plays. He might have left his playbook in the locker room.
Oh no, bro!
The only thing Penn State bot is on is some shit that'll get you put in jail.
Don't crack. The fucking retards, just like the OSU fans, bitch ass. We still gonna punch down the fucking mob. This is why it's gonna make that win even sweeter. But anyway, it's about now. We still in September. Guys,
hey, man,
we gotta run two things.
You on, bro?
We gotta get a second. We gotta get Marshall going. And next week, we got 2 run. We got to get him going. And 2, the fucking passing game. The passing game. Oh, and again, the fucking passing game. These guys got to get open. We got to be a threat in the passing game. If we can't, it's over. Shout to Bishop, man. Shout to your team, Bishop. Man. Good win by your team, bro. Y'all came and punched us in the face, man. Good fight.
Man, Marshall's like one of those type of running backs that need like 35 carries to get warmed up type dude.
Yeah, he
He
might be.
stuff off a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like he get
Don't
better. But we ain't got time for that.
don't say that, man.
I put
hope he's not
Marshall
one
in
of
the
them.
eye. I think you
I
need to
hope he
put
not.
him in the eye formation.
Yeah. The one thing that does kind of confuse me, like, what was the point of us picking up an elite quarterback if we're just gonna treat him like Davis Warren?
Hey,
That's the $10-12 million question there.
Yeah.
Chip Lindsey, I'm gonna treat you like Pulp Fiction. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Run another goddamn screen pass.
Hey,
You know,
bro, real quick, let's see how Lich Max did with his with Lich
horrible.
picks.
It was all. Well, I got
No,
one. I got
no. Hold on, because this is good stuff here.
Yeah, no. I'll once you bring it
stand
up,
by
I'll,
your
I'll,
picks, Lich.
Lich,
Yo,
are you the anti-Lee Corso?
Maze, you see the weirdo, that dude Tyler's in the chat. He was
Yeah, I
the
saw
same
him.
one that the hammer tick tick tick, and
Exactly.
he disappeared, and now we lost. He's here. He's another
You
one
know
that
what?
still get.
Before we
they
get to
still-
Lich picks, I got something for Tyler and the Buckeye fans here, because you know y'all participating tonight, so we got something for you. We can't leave y'all hanging, right?
Michigan fans are delusional. They think they're going to get away with one of those things added on. Are y'all crazy? These Michigan fans are insane. And anybody who agrees with them are insane.
They don't know exactly what's going to happen, but they don't feel good about it. And there's
There you go. And
you was one of them, right?
Yeah. He was one of them. And Tyler I get it. His mother still breastfeeds him, so you know how it is with people like that.
Hey, yo.
No doubt. Yo, so real quick, Lich said Bryce Underwood over 200 yards passing. That did not happen.
I was close, but yeah, no, I was off.
What he had 120 yards? What he do?
He got. I'm pulling it up right now. So Bryce Underwood got 142. So I was close.
No, that's not close, bro. That's not close.
122 is halfway. That's close.
Justice Haynes over 80. You got that.
He got 125.
All right. Donovan McCulley, 30 yards. You got that one too, actually. Right? Over Donovan McCulley.
Yeah, he got 91 yards.
Dante Moore didn't sniff a quarterback. I mean,
he
not Dante Moore, but
Derek
Moore didn't sniff the quarterback. And of course, my guy Brandon Hillman had no interceptions. So there's that.
Hey, I want to just say, Lich Max, I co-sign every one of your picks, so I'm gonna take these lashes with you. You are not alone.
Oh shit!
Go blue, man.
Who was that got upset today?
And you know what? The sack was
Florida.
Cole Sullivan. Cole Sullivan had a sack.
Yeah, and
we had like
Metcalf
three.
Cole Sullivan is him, bro.
Yo,
Get that man on the field.
Yeah, and Derek Moore was hurt, man. And another thing, if fucking Shamari Earls want to fucking be in the fucking Michigan Olympic team and doing flips week one, he would have been out there.
And Jimmy Holder, you go sit next to Jadon Hood.
And the interception ended up going to
Cole Sullivan on the field now, bro.
And the interception in this game
ended
up
going
going
to Metcalf. Yeah.
Metcalf.
Jimmy
he's a dog. He's a dog.
He was
he is, but let me. The other thing, I didn't like, bro, our pursuit on their first touchdown. They ran, you know what I'm saying? They ran the pass. He went, it almost like a jet sweep. I forgot what you call that play. He just gave it to him. You got to get off your block. We wasn't getting off our blocks, bro. Like I said, Johnny, we spoke about this before, right? About wanting it more. A team wanted it more. Oklahoma wanted it more, man. I'm sorry. People could say what they want. Michigan wanted to win, but it was obvious who was the better prepared team. It was obvious who had more fire under them. That was Oklahoma, bro. That was Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and even with that being said, it was there for the taking. It wasn't like Michigan had no chance in this game. It was there. But, bro, if you can't score on the road, eventually a quarterback like Mattia is going to take advantage.
Hey, that shit felt like James Franklin was coaching the fucking team for a minute there, bro. Tell the truth, guys.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That shit was scary, bro. I was like, man, what
it
we doing,
felt
bro?
like James Franklin was coaching.
It felt like that for a couple of series, bro. Like, what are we trying to get done out here? Tell the truth.
Hey, Maniac. First of all, Bishop, I dropped the link in the chat. It's in there right now. Thank you for the 222 super chat. Sooner Legends podcast says, Maniac, how can I get you a link for a live?
Yeah, just hit my YouTube, Sooner Legend, and we'll talk from there, champ. I got you. Shout to Sooner Legend, man. Too,
No
man.
doubt.
Good dudes. Listen, man. Oklahoma, you got to give them their credit, man. You got to give them we don't play that Ohio State excuse and cry. Listen, they beat us. They beat us. They were the tougher team. It is what it is, bro.
That was a heavyweight fight, bro.
It
That was a heavyweight fight.
It was, and you guys landed the bing bangs, You bing bang this all night.
I will say, like, Oklahoma had the better game plan for this game. They outplayed us in every aspect. We did get a couple pot shots in there, but at the end of the day, they were more at the end. Yeah, they were more prepared than we were. They were ready for the game. We came in there thinking that it seemed like we came in there thinking it was just going to be another like Arkansas game, or not Arkansas, but Lobos game. It's kind of like what it seemed like from the coaching staff with how they were calling plays. But no, we definitely, it didn't seem like the coaches took Oklahoma as seriously as we know that they should have. But Oklahoma came in, they had that game plan ready for Michigan, and they executed it flawlessly. They took advantage of our weaknesses, took advantage of the holes we had in our offense and on our defense, and they played better than us. They came out there, they showed out, and they got us.
Matia, bro, you saw the difference. One quarterback looked like a freshman out there, and one quarterback looked like a veteran. And it was evident. And Matia, he willed his team to a win. He made the plays either with his arm when he needed to or with his legs. That was the difference.
But I will say this, you guys. Your boy Bryce is him. He is literally him. And I can't wait to see him down the road because he's about to do some special things this year, man. You just gotta. I don't know what was up with your offense coordinator, but after a while, you gotta open up your offense. You got to.
Definitely.
I was saying that like halfway through the second quarter, I was like, at this point, we're down. We need to start opening this up. We need to start making plays. We can't keep doing this screen to run to screen to run. We got to do something more. Like, this is not working. I don't know how Chip didn't see that it's not working. Like, every time we did a screen, you guys were on it like that. Every single time we tried to run the ball, you guys had that box packed all night long. There was not really much room for running unless we did like that reverse we did with Haynes to open up the second half. Like, you guys were packed on one side, and we took advantage of that. Haynes did that cutback and was gone. And that's the kind of things that we got to be setting up. We can't set that up with screens. We can't set that up with just run to the middle, run to the middle, run to the middle. Third and 13. Screen pass. Nope, that's not the way to go. We got to open this up. And we did it like once and then immediately abandoned that. And that was just, I don't know what Chip was on. You're muted.
Chip was sniffing white out or something.
Hey, I said that. I tweeted, bro. I want Chip drug tested immediately after this game.
Hey guys,
no way.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, man. But I appreciate y'all letting me jump on with the legends tonight, man. It was awesome, man.
Of course, man.
My name showed up on a Johnny Odin rant, bro. You know what I'm saying? My name is on a Johnny Odin rant. My name is on a Maniac rant. I'm going down in history, baby. I'll see y'all next time.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all buck wild,
Blue.
boy.
Go Blue.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Look, and Bishop, when we were talking about the game, because we know your schedule, you guys have a gauntlet, right? So that's why we say this win was really crucial for you guys, and y'all got it. And not only what it does for the mental, right? Especially your coach, right? We know Brent Venables, he won multiple national championships as the DC at Clemson. So this guy knows about winning, right? Does he finally have his quarterback and, can you know, is the SEC gonna be as tough as we expect? But regardless, I'll be looking out. I'll be looking out for y'all, man, because
Yeah,
the more you win, the better the loss looks. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
true that, true that. But I want to tell y'all something. Uh, this is this is going to be your fire test because how you like last year when y'all came off the canvas, nobody thought y'all, what was going on. But when you came off the canvas, you came out swinging. And I'm telling you, there's no quit in Michigan at all, none. We literally showcase that how the NCAA going forward is going to be won for a natty. That was a heavyweight fight for the prelims to show them that hey, if you don't bring your A game each and every week, because understand the gauntlet ain't going to get any easier for us. But see, we already knew that because they
No
did it
doubt.
to us last year, but we just didn't have no offense. But this year we're learning. We still got a lot of stuff that we left a lot of money out on the table. But bottom line is each game you want to get a little bit better. You want to knock off the silliness, the penalties, the fumbles, and different things. But the bottom line is you find a way to do the things that other people say you can't do, and you complete your task.
No
Hey
doubt,
Bishop,
man.
Hey, bitch,
Bishop,
just want to say
I want. Oh, go
we
ahead,
was. I
Washington.
was talking, Steve. But you paid us with a reality check.
Hey Bishop, I just want to tell you that I do not like you. You just punched me in the face and smiled. You ain't talking bad. You, pow, take that.
Yeah, and, and,
Hey
No,
and
yo,
Bishop
hey,
and Bishop
salute.
made
Right.
a and he
Yeah,
made a good
salute,
point.
man.
It's not like It's not like Oklahoma played a clean game too. They made a lot of mistakes and they left a lot of money on the table. So, bro, they listen. Y'all clean it up. Y'all gonna be a legitimate threat in the SEC, man. Once you got a quarterback like that, you see the way y'all use Matia is the same way we got to use Bryce. It's the same thing. He's too good just to have him do one thing. You got to let it loose, bro. You just can't keep the dog on the collar all the time. Let the collar off. Let him run a little bit.
But
no, this.
two differences. Two
Go ahead.
differences. Mateer is a little bit older, and he had the same offensive coordinator for the last couple years, so they already got a cohesiveness together too. Because Ben
Yeah, but
Harbaugh
see,
was at Washington State with him.
yeah, but here's the difference, though. You guys, you have the nucleus and you have the foundation, but they got to be willing to treat it as such, like we treat, like Arbuckle and Mateer. Arbuckle does Mateer's schedule. That's how much Mateer believes in him. He does his schedule for the week.
Yeah,
That's discipline,
y'all are a top 5 team so long as Mateer stays healthy. That's what I think because
bro.
he's a game changer.
And
I,
I do worry about that with how often they do utilize Mateer in the run game, how long he is going to stay healthy, because that is
He's
a big
been
risk
doing
running
that.
your
That he's a
quarterback.
dual threat quarterback. He's been doing his whole career.
Hey, I
Yeah,
just
I
want to say
agree
I
with
hey,
believe
that,
in
G.
y'all.
and you know
There's a
what?
lot of
The truth of the
fugazis over
matter,
here, though.
they don't want Hawkins that runs a 4.28, and that's been working with the quarterback coach from Mateer. They don't
Yeah,
want that. So we
yeah.
got a 1-2 punch. But like I said, we got a lot of money that we left out on the table. We made a lot of mistakes that could have easily been totally different. And hey, it's a learning curve. Each and every game is going to open something up to make sure you don't think that you made it. We got we got some major doozies coming down the road, and we got a Texas team that they're those receipts are coming due, and they
Ooh,
know what time it is, and we
that's
ain't
gonna be a
we
good
ain't
one.
finished.
That's gonna be a good one this year.
Yeah, I
We
will.
ain't finished. And Auburn, I know y'all throwing out your haymakers and your bones, but understand, baby, when we make gumbo, we start with the roux, and that is the foundation. Because if you don't have a foundation, you can't move on and smooth it on out. And that's real.
Yeah, whoop Texas. Whoop Texas.
Yeah, I
Whoop
will
Texas.
say, I would like to thank Oklahoma for trying their best to help us win that game. And I'm just sorry that we couldn't capitalize it the way you guys wanted us to.
That's
I'll
a
tell you
fact.
what, man. Uh, the bottom
Yeah.
line is I was sort of shocked that y'all kept running it. And
Yeah.
I was like, I kept
Yeah.
thanking y'all. I said, oh, thank you. Yeah, keep running the ball. Oh, thank you. Because when he was rolling out, dude,
Yeah.
he's a problem.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking that he's about to run it, and then he spots it. I'm telling you, he's special because he spots something down the field, and if he can just relax and go through his proper mechanics, those people that was behind the defense, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. No,
But
definitely.
you gotta take the governor off. That's all
No
I'm
Oh yeah,
doubt.
for
trying to
sure.
tell you.
You got to
Take the
take those
governor
cuffs
off.
off. Let them play, man.
No doubt,
Yeah.
man. We got to get final thoughts, gentlemen. Michigan fan, you just got here. What's going on?
I'm just disgusted. We played horrible.
We did.
Horrible. I mean, honestly, tip my hat out to Oklahoma. Y'all deserve to win the game. I'm not hating on y'all at all. I'm just disgruntled because it's like we didn't even play our best, dog. If we would at least played our best game, I could be like, okay, we got knocked out. We didn't even play our best game. Why is it tell me? Why is we running the ball all these times? Sharon, I understand you want to run the football. This ain't the time for that. We're down 14 points. Running the football. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Can y'all please tell me, Michigan fans, tell me why I'm trying not to cuss. Why does Sharon want to run the ball so much? Why is it necessary to run the ball this many times in a game like this, where every possession is important?
Yeah.
Hey, your guess
Yeah.
is good as mine, bro. I mean,
Well,
Where Johnny
I
yeah.
at?
don't know what to
So
tell you.
it was very conservative and like
Very.
the running on third and long to set up a fourth and short, and then they kicked the field goal anyway. Like it was a very, very conservative game, and they were just banking on uh, everything coming together. So, like, they're going to get better at the scheming, you would think, or else we have other conversations to talk about. The defense. The defense is going to improve. We know that. My main concern is the offensive line, really. Like, we didn't pass protect well, we didn't run block well. We don't have a running back that's a guaranteed 3 yards. And, like, if you're handcuffing the quarterback, then you have to have a running back and a offensive line that can get you 3 yard carries, like guaranteed, and then like some more than that. Maybe you'll get a 1 yard run, then maybe you'll get a 7. But like, we have a problem at offensive line, and so I think that's how they scheme the game is like we got a problem, and so hopefully they can get that together because right now it's not looking good.
No
And
doubt.
then and even then, like you let Bryce finally throw, and
Mm-hmm.
he's missing passes, and then we have drop balls, and like the accuracy was really
That throw to
bad.
McCulley was good though.
Well,
That was a beautiful throw, but it's just outside of that, no, he didn't throw well really today.
it
But
is,
they
but
didn't let
like
him throw it.
it is, but like if you rely on that concept to abandon or switch to a passing game when you haven't built any momentum and confidence in the players later on in the game, then you haven't like built yourself up to be successful in that area, and that's why they needed to opened it up a little bit more earlier on. So what they banked on was a running game because of Oklahoma's lack of success against the run last week, and then they weren't able to capitalize. So that's a tip of the hat to Oklahoma's defense and the coaching scheme there. But like it was like they should have planned better. Like they should have started throwing the ball
Mm-hmm.
earlier on in the game, and that's just the way it was.
No doubt. G, last thoughts, man.
Shit, as always, go blue. We got some room for improvement. Get back in the lab, man. Practice. Don't panic. Shit, and we'll be right back, man. You know me, shit. I got too many Michigan hats and shirts to not keep rooting for Michigan.
Right.
I got my shirt on, the same shirt you got. I got on right now.
Go blue. This was my undershirt I had on my Crippen jersey today.
Okay.
Crippen, throw that in the trash.
What? You know that's what we do in Cali.
Yo.
So when he got to Michigan, you knew who jersey I was getting.
Right. I ain't mad at it.
All right, man. Peace,
all right,
man.
man.
Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Let me just add one thing to you guys. The bottom line is now you got film, and it'll show you, because understand the complexity of this game was different from last week to this week, and so now going forward, hopefully your coordinators and Sharon will dig in, and because of this, they will gain a greater uh, love for their quarterback and really take the governor off and allow the total offense to breathe.
No
I
doubt.
feel like you guys you were playing checkers that time, and Venables and the defense was playing chess,
For
because
sure.
because a lot of this in the SEC, you got to do a lot of film study. But what this does is now allow you to see, okay, we're about there, but we got to we got Bryce's him. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's some stuff he work on, but he's a freshman. But you got to do the work, and I'm telling you, we loved all of your people, your fans that came into the tailgate. I got nothing but rave reviews from down there. So I'm telling you guys, uh, we're just thankful that we're able to have this heavyweight fight, and we know, hey, next year y'all gonna want us to come there, and it's gonna be another heavyweight fight. But the bottom line is I'm telling you, the best is yet to come.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Bishop. Yes, sir. Have a good night. Michigan man, final thoughts.
Man, we just got a lot of work we have to do. I don't want this to be a continuation down the season. As the season goes, we keep having this same conversation every week. I don't want that.
Right.
Hopefully our offense can stride and get better, because we had the talent. We was looking like we was in the SEC tonight, and they was in the Big Ten. Like, for real, I'm dead serious. They out physical to us. It's like I was shocked. I didn't even think Oklahoma had defense like that, bro. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, they definitely came to play, and they were playing downhill all night. Shout out to them, man. Michigan man, we appreciate you, man. Come up for some more lives, man.
Yeah, man. Follow me on YouTube, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Doe Rebellious TV on my YouTube. Twitter's Doe _ Rebellious _ 253. You know what I'm saying? Go blue. Support the Wolverine Nation. That's all it's about.
Go
For
blue,
sure.
yes sir.
Go blue.
Lich Max, tell the people where they can find you, what you got going on, man.
You can find me at LichMax626 over at Twitch, YouTube, and over at Twitter, also known as X if you're from the new generation, as others have said. You can also find me over at the Gamers Sideline, where we're doing Football Fridays every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also find me right here at the Maze Madman Show. As the stat boy, I'll be doing Lich picks on Maze Out Mondays, and also I'll be helping to produce the show from time to time. So if something comes up messed up, probably my fault. I'm sorry.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Lich. And me, final thoughts for me, man. Honestly, it has to be better. We know that offensively and defensively. I think the play calling has to be better. Obviously, on offense, got to take the reins off of Bryce Underwood. We didn't get Bryce Underwood to hand the ball off, 32 times and only passed 24 times, especially in a game where we were playing from behind damn near the whole night, really the whole night. So that's got to improve. And certainly we got to get Bryce more weapons, and the weapons that he has now have to step up. Bottom line, it's a lot more to talk about from this game. It's so much to talk about, tackling and things like that, but we'll get to that in due time. Follow me everywhere at Maze Madman. Be sure to check us out every Monday, Maze Out Monday, every Saturday morning on the Big College Football Show at 11 with myself, Johnny Olden Jr., the Maniac, Josh, and Marcus from A House Divided. And until next time, you know the slogan, stay angry, my friends. I'm up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. My ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'ma calm down. So I just don't get that all that mace and that lock and all that fun. I just don't get it. And how the
oh my God, we're shutting the damn live down. Good night, everybody.